Uh, Hold on, guys. I pressed the wrong thing. Shit. This is stupid. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. This is about to be dumb. It's about to be dumb as shit. I didn't even get to make content on Dandy's World. Probably wouldn't in the first place. But there's already drama. How the fuck is that possible? This makes no sense. Alright. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. Y'all see what I'm looking at? No, you guys don't. Okay. Yeah, it was good, Bess.
Hello.
Alright. Hold on, give me a second, everyone. Let me make sure the everyone gets the I didn't even put a thumbnail, I just went live. I didn't get to make anything on Dandy's World yet. I was planning on making my like opinions on Dandy's World since like I wasn't really gonna make content on it. But like there's already drama. How the fuck is this possible, bro?
Yay, drama!
Yeah, alright. Danny's Midworld. Alright. I'm putting the Alright. The dislike ratio to like ratio is negative. So that's not a good sign. That isn't a good sign.
I mean, if you think about, in short, they basically are keeping a weirdo person, not like a criminal. They're just keeping a weirdo in their dev team. So I can see why like most of the views are negative.
Well, we have Brenda, so
yeah,
it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All right, hold on. I got the official document.
And again, Brenda's like the whole ass like owner and stuff, so like you can't really do much about that.
More comprehensive document on. There's multiple. This has 29 pages. 29 pages. I ain't reading all that.
Yeah.
I am. I ain't gonna read all
29 pages. Yes.
All right, let me get my chat. All right, so we're gonna be looking at this entire document and all this drama with a whole entirely outsider thing. All right, I have no idea who these people are. I have no idea about Dandy's World much. So we're about to just look at this as a person who just wants to get views. So I don't know. I don't even know where to start because I was really not gonna stream this because first off, apparently this stuff was almost a year ago, which
it's been going since 2020 to 2021.
Yeah, that's fucking old. And now like the last response that they gave for the entire issue was apparently 9 months ago, and that's a long time. So I'm assuming they're just trying to give them the daybreak treatment. You know what I mean? Should I call it the daybreak treatment or the ancient white treatment? I don't even know. Regardless, apparently this video is a fucking hour-long video. The first one was 10 minutes. Honestly, we're gonna go through the timeline. We're gonna go through the timeline. All right. We're not playing Danny's World. We're gonna look at the timeline.
Oh, I wanted to play Danny's World. No.
Listen. All right. Let's see.
At the end of stream, can we play Dandy's World?
Maybe. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yay!
Okay. So, we're gonna first, before we look at the video, we're gonna look at the. Where's the document? Where's the document
It's in the description.
It's not here.
Oh no, the first one. No.
No.
The recent one.
No, yo, look at the dislike ratio. Yo, no, I'm talking about the first document. I want to see the first one, and it's this one right here. I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Yes, I'm assuming.
They should be like numerical order with these documents, bro.
Hold on, let me make sure there's anything like too crazy. Okay, that looks censored. Okay, looks censored. We're good to go. All right, so apparently this is apparently a response to this video. Oh, so the first was the allegations. Okay, cool. So first was the allegations. So we're gonna watch this video first, and we're gonna see what's going on. All right,
Hello.
what's going on.
My name is
Fucking owner
Ross.
disabled the
I
dislike
have made this
ratio.
video to
like,
address
the
and
dislike to
discuss
like ratio for this.
accusations and allegations against me that have recently been making the rounds in a lot of servers and media that I'm in, and servers that I'm not in. Before I continue, I must address that this video will contain a lot of NSFW content and mentions of it, just as a fair warning before we begin.
Better not demonetize me. Oh, technically my streams don't even get monetized, so I don't care.
For this video, NSFW means not safe for work, and in the content of this video, it refers to sexual content. And most importantly, this video was not.
Wait, hold on. Let me screen share for you guys, so you don't you're not desynced from what's going on.
Thank you.
All right, there we go.
You're the best.
Right, you can see it. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Made to antagonize or send hate to anyone. I never want to wish any harm upon the people involved with the situation with me.
That's
Of
what
course,
they
of
all
course.
say.
Sole
Of
purpose
course.
is to give some
Is my mic? Is our audio's good, right? Audio's good. I hope so.
insight on what happened 2 to 3 years ago in 2 different communities. With that out of the way, let me begin to explain the timeline.
Oh, he going to
begin
timeline.
to
All right.
illustrate the timeline of events. In 2019, I joined
Can
a
our brother
Roblox
get
game
2
community
times?
called Slam Dunk Studios, the group behind the game Data Brawl. Data Brawl was a fighting game where you played as different computer viruses fighting each other, and the roleplay game had a wide variety of characters that you could play as. Through that year, I would become more and more connected with the community, and even contribute some creations into the game, as well as helping with some model work. In the years of 2019 through 2020, however, was when I was a very immature person. I was very selfish, bossy, rude, and generally not a great person to be around in the server. The reason this was the case is because this was the first ever public server I'd been in. Before a public server, my only introduction to the internet was through sparse friend groups. To continue on, in 2020, I was promoted to be a moderator in the server, along with a couple other people at the time. From mid-2020 to late 2020, I also hosted a fan server for Data Brawl, which had its own community and fan game, Data Brawl Plus. And from that group, and also Slam Dunk Studios, many friend servers would emerge. And it's at this point where I have to explain the groomer accusation.
Oh, groomer accusation.
A few months after I joined Slam Dunk Studios in early 2019, I met someone whom...
It's all right. He wasn't grooming. He was just petting his cat. It's all right.
For privacy reasons, I will refer to
He
as
was
Paige.
brushing his cat. That's grooming.
Over the course of a few months, Paige and I became pretty close friends. And after a little while, I had formed a crush on her. I met someone else. Once again, for the sake of privacy, I will refer to him as Tom. After
Tom and Jerry?
months
No,
of
I'm joking.
playing games and hanging
Sorry,
out,
guys.
Tom had actually asked me if we could be in a relationship, which I said yes to, despite
He gay.
having a crush for Paige.
Sorry,
For
bro.
the next month
Bisexual
after
king,
that,
I
our
guess.
conversation slowly morphed from playful banter to sexual conversation.
Whoa, sexual conversation. So one, I need to know this dude's age. I need to know the people's age involved. Does anyone know?
Yeah, like, bro,
Does anyone know the ages of these people?
can you sillies like give ages, please, before like saying, "Ooh, I did this. Ooh, I did that." Like,
Yeah, groomer accusations. By the way, I was 16 at the time, so technically you're wrong. From what, so no words from what said. From what he knows, he was 17. So 17 is still minor, depending on
child.
which state you're on. Regardless, I don't even know if they were in the U.S. or not. But regardless of the fact, 17 is technically you can't groom. Technically, I don't know. How old is Tom though? We need to know how Tom is.
no, the definition of grooming is basically just having power over some person, like in status, age.
Seriously? Hold on.
It goes in a lot
hold
of.
on.
It goes in a lot of like sections.
Definition of grooming. Bing, please help me. Practice of brushing and cleaning the coat of a horse. Yep. Can I get the actual thing? All right, so The practice, okay, so the action of attempting to form a relationship with a child or a young person with the intention of sexually assaulting them or introducing an illegal app such as selling drugs and joining a terrorist organization. Jesus Christ!
No, I think that's the wrong one. I think that's the wrong one.
Let me get the Urban Dictionary. Who uses Bing? Me, bitch. Grooming
Why are you using
Urban
Bing?
Dictionary.
That's like the most like.
Cause I'm not
awful-
downloading Google. Google does stop. It just gives me too much shit. All right.
You fucking.
I do not care. Urban Dictionary. There we go. When a sexual or other kind of predator sets the stage for abusing another, such as a child or another person, in case of sex and humor, blah 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 blah. Trust must give to it, blah 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 blah. Jesus Christ. All right, so doing some fuck shit. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's some fuck shit.
All right, another thing. He's gay, so it's not a good look.
Once again, for
My
sake
bad. Bisexual. My bad.
of context,
Bisexual.
Hold on,
king.
I'm getting a little audio issue with my Steel series. 1 second. You know how it is. Open Steel series. Give me a second, guys. My apologies. Let me put. There we go. All right, can you talk?
Yeah.
All right, good, because it fucked up. Like it, the that shit was happening again.
Wait,
at the time, I was 17.
Oh,
Tom
okay,
was
so he
about
told you.
15 to 16 years old. And
That's
Oh,
fine.
bet.
That's fine.
That's not bad.
That is not that
Especially
bad.
for,
That's not
especially for like. Okay, maybe it would be bad if it was like in a school setting, maybe a little tad. But this is online, so it isn't that bad.
Even in. But 15 to 16 with a 17-year-old. That's not bad. That's just 2 years. 2 to 1
Yeah.
year. That's whatever,
Paige
man.
was about 15 years old.
That's 2
At
years.
the time,
That's.
me and Tom were in a lot of friend groups from the community, a lot of which
I said 15 is fresh.
included
Stop.
NSFW
Wow.
channels, with which I assume nowadays has been removed because of the issue this created.
Mm-hmm.
What it all essentially boiled down to in my mind was that since my friends were doing it, it was okay for me to do it, which is
Stupid.
not the case anymore, and I know better now.
Stupid.
Being
You're
fueled
stupid
by
for
both
that.
sides, the conversations got extremely personal and deep, to the point where we both agreed to perform NSFW acts on a Discord call. Let it be
Uh-oh.
known that this
Also, 15 is like sophomore. You idiot. Like beginning of sophomore or like the end of freshman.
Yo. All right. I'm be real with y'all. You know those videos where there's just 2 people on a call, not even with the camera on, but just 2 people on call and just moaning. Those shit is so cringe, dog. That
Why are
shit
you
is
random
so
saying this, though?
fucking cringe. I can't. Like, when I hear people doing stupid shit on Discord, not even with the camera on, it's just so fucking funny. It's so funny.
This was
yeah.
completely consensual by both of us. This does not make the behavior acceptable in any way. I'm just explaining that neither of us forced each other to do it. It was
Okay,
simply
good.
just a spur-of-the-moment thing that happened that night. About a couple weeks after that, I had received a message from Paige saying how they had considered thoughts of being in a relationship with me. Me, thinking in the moment, was blinded by the thought of being with my original crush, not considering the person I was already with, and I had completely dropped Tom in the process.
No, not my man Tom. No. Rest in peace, Tom.
This
I
was
feel bad.
incredibly
Justice for Tom.
disgusting on my part, and it is in no way acceptable, and I
Justice for
deeply
Tom.
apologize to both of
So,
the people who
bro
were
is a criminal
involved.
for being an asshole.
I can't exactly
Got it.
remember the layout of certain events due to how long it's been, but somewhere in the mix, there was someone we will call Buddy. Buddy at the time was 13 years old and also had a
Oh.
crush on Paige.
Oh.
Me and Buddy became friends
Ooh.
after Paige introduced me to them, and Buddy and I began to talk to each other about Paige and the
Thank you, Don, for the $2. He said, Vaz,
Don,
your voice
kill
is just
yourself.
unbearable. Please
Don,
stop
kill
talking.
Yourself. Kill yourself, you faggot. Kill yourself, faggot. You fucking queer. You homosexual.
vein
Go
that I was talking
ahead.
about with Tom. In case if you were wondering, this is where the 13 to 17-year-old allegation pops up. My sincerest apologies and condolences to Paige for having to hear the truth of our conversations.
Wait. What? Hold on.
Paige in the same friends after 13 years old and also had a crush on Paige. Me and Buddy became friends after Paige introduced me to them, and Buddy and I began to talk to each other about Paige in the same vein that I was talking about with Tom. In case if you were wondering, this is where the 13 to 17...
Okay.
So he's just a freak-a-leak. He's just a freak-a-leak.
Okay, so there's the donation.
Vasver voice is JS unbearable. Please stop talking.
So he, all right. So all right. So what's bro's name? All right. So Rox and Buddy are talking to each other to Paige.
Talking about Paige. Talking about Paige.
In a sexual way?
I think so, yeah.
Nah, Paige. Paige got
Paige, if I were Paige,
bro.
I'd just like drop both of them.
You're supposed to drop both of them. You got two people talking about crazy stuff about you. You're the one in the middle. Nah. No, that is no. Oh, we gotta read this. Being 13 at the time and him being 17, even though I honestly take it back how he spoke about you, really wasn't sure you. Nah, bro, trying to save his ass. Nah,
Wait, hold up, no, hold up, wait, can you back up a little bit? Like, hold up.
They were both.
Continue.
Paige introduced me to them, and Buddy and I began to talk to each other about Paige in the same vein that I was talking about with Tom. In case if you were wondering, this is...
So
with the way he worded it, they were both talking about Paige in that way.
Yeah, so they're both guilty. But I guess Buddy's less guilty because he was 13.
Because he's 13, like Paige is like 15, so like,
you were still talking about Paige in the wrong way to a dude that was 5 years older than you, and also they were both wrong. The fuck? They're both wrong. They're both wrong. Paige got done dirty. Sue both of them.
This is where the 13 to 17-year-old allegation pops up. My sincerest apologies and condolences to Paige for having to hear the truth of our conversations. But some of the things mentioned by Buddy were blown way out of proportion in regards to what was actually...
You go pretty deaf in such a Nah, you were there too. Nah, this Buddy dude is trying to save himself badly.
Kill yourself.
Thank you, Don, for another $2. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. All right, I'll explain to you guys in the most simplest way possible. 17-year-old, 13-year-old have crush on 15-year-old. 17-year-old and 13-year-old talking to each other about 15-year-old and how they want to fuck him. Basically. So 17-year-old and 13-year-old are both guilty. They're both guilty. All right, because they were both talking about the 15-year-old girl. That's so dumb. You guys are talking to each other, which I would have. What? That makes no sense. Please explain in Fortnite.
I mean, Buddy is 13,
Please explain in Fortnite terms. All right. Purple Scar and Blue Pump both want the Chug Jug. So the Scar and the Pump converse to each other on how much they want to drink the Chug Jug. He's like, what? Nah. They're both guilty. They're both guilty. No, it doesn't matter. And hold on, give me a second. This damn audio thing is so dumb. This makes no sense.
And Vaz, I said stop talking white flag rainbow, white flag rainbow.
It makes no sense, bro. They're both guilty.
Actually said. For example, Buddy had mentioned that the way I said these things made it sound like I objectified Paige. When
You both were. Stop it. You both
further
were.
From the truth. I cared a lot about Paige and her well-being. At the time, she meant a lot to me being my friend. And back then, I showed my appreciation to them in any way I could.
Wait, so y'all never dated? Even though you dropped Tom? You dropped my guy Tom for Paige?
No. I think he did get together with Paige, but like when Paige introduced
Why would you?
The
No,
buddy.
that makes no sense. Then this guy's stupid. This Rox is stupid for even conversing to Buddy in such a manner because you're already. If they were already dating Paige, why would you allow
You
this
just be saying that
13-year-old?
to Paige instead.
Bro, you're cooked. They're cooked.
It's just that in that point in history, I was unaware that my behavior was unacceptable and absolutely not the way to talk.
What do you mean, dog? Were they dating or not? Because regardless of the fact,
it was unacceptable for him to talk about Paige like that to a 13-year-old who wasn't even in a relationship with Paige, but he could have just gone to Paige about that stuff and be like, "Hey, I have a freak leak for you," and Paige would be like, "Oh," and just like respond however Paige would think of responding.
nah. So he dropped my guy Tom, try to get with Cage, and then allowed this 13-year-old to pull up and talk about his girlfriend. And nah. All right.
Others. So while I take the blame for talking about them in the way mentioned in Buddy's post to Paige, it was not to the proportions stated. If either Paige or Buddy is watching this video, I would greatly appreciate if we were able to discuss this further and possibly make amends.
Nah. You don't want to talk about Paige. Y'all want to talk about Paige.
Wrongdoings that I've done. Fast forwarding to the end
bro.
of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, I had decided to leave the Data Brawl community, both for out of guilt of what happened, and because I stopped enjoying being in the community. Shortly after that, I joined the Tower Heroes community, because I loved the game, and I wanted to make some contributions there, similar to the story of how I got into Data Brawl. For context, Tower Heroes is a tower defense game owned by Pixelbit Studio. And this is where I discuss the accusation of NSFW.
I don't think anyone needed to know that, but okay.
NSF art and pedophilia.
This section will be a bit shorter and more to the point than the events of
So at this
Slam
time,
Dunk
he's almost
Studios,
18.
Mostly because a lot of this occurred within a shorter time span.
Gotta keep that in mind.
In early to mid 2021, I had become friends with a person who had recently been banned from the server, and I wanted to be their friend in a time of need. At this time, I had not changed much from the person I was from 2020, so I was still open.
Well, I got banned off of Daybreak.
Okay, the first time it was like, the second time that was like
idea of drawing
I'm
NSFW
joking.
And that's pretty much how me and them bonded. They had invited me to their friend group, which, as a whole, constantly drew and viewed pornographic and NSFW content. To fit in with their group, I joined in on their art drawing, which included the art which has been circulating around, including art depicting child characters, from which I assume the allegations of pedophilia are from. And I want to completely say that I do not support pedophilia, and never have supported it, and I never will.
Bro, pull the Brenda. But he didn't. Brenda didn't draw that, so.
The reason the art was created was once again made to fit in with the friend group that also drew it. I am extremely sorry for partaking in that act, and it will not happen ever again. In late May of 2021, after saying I wanted to stop being friends with them due to them beginning to disrespect other friends of mine, they retaliated by leaking my art into Pixelbit Studios.
Nah, bro.
Bro's a backstabber.
That's crazy. Nah, bro. That's
None
wild.
of which consented to seeing the art.
Nah,
None of the art that was
bro.
leaked was ever meant to be public and was solely for this friend group.
That's crazy.
After the incident in Pixelbit Studio, I left the server, to which I was then banned from. I left most, if not all, the public servers I was in, and I unfriended a lot of people.
Yo, just make a
Quite
new
long
account at that
time,
point,
I
bro.
did not
Make a new
see
account.
A lot of people asking about the situation. And for the next 2 years onward, the aforementioned friend group and others would crusade to old servers that I'd been in and spread highly misconstrued information about the situation. And with such, people have been covering the situation in videos and servers with said information, which has been further spreading confusion and negativity. And so, this video was made to break that silence. My past is one of immaturity, guilt, and regret, and ever since early of last year, I've been trying my best to reach out to those involved, to apologize for things that have happened with them. Ever since these two incidents, I have changed.
Hold on. Let me read this, though. Hey, blank. This is a bit random. Going now. Ever since call me apologize. May owe you. Blah 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 blah. Okay, it's alright. Moved on. Thank you for apology. Much appreciated. Alright, cool. Hello, blank. Blah 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 blah. Apologies.
It's just the stuff about data
Okay.
brawl.
Having
That's
with
about
them.
it.
When I was banned
So, like,
from
you know, the
Pixelbit Studio
relationship
in
stuff.
mid-2021 for what happened, I took the time to look back upon the past and to better myself. In fact, I
Actually, I
took
gotta
up
leave
keeping
in 10 minutes
reptiles
to
as
watch
a
this
hobby
book with me
for the
before.
sole
You good? Take
purpose of
care.
Giving myself time away from the
Snakes.
Hold on. This audio thing is so annoying, bro. Like, I don't know why it happens sometimes. I gotta punch this computer, bro. I swear to God. Alright, we're good.
internet
Yay.
and time to spend with my family. In that time, I have learned to respect boundaries and to do everything I can to treat others with respect. To really drive my point home, these accusations no longer reflect me as the individual I am now. To anybody that I've caused harm to or wronged, I'm sincerely sorry for everything that happened 2 to 3 years ago. If anyone has any further questions or was involved and would like to get in contact with me to discuss past things, I would be more than open to it.
Word?
But I hereby ask you to
joking.
not join the people
do
spreading
not.
misinformation about the situation. It harms not only me, but my friends as well. And finally, thank you.
Nah, Rox got done dirty, dog. Like, bro got backstabbed.
Rox
His
did-
stuff was
Rox
leaked.
did people dirty, and then Rox proceeded to get done dirty back.
That's
That was like karma.
crazy. Yeah, that was karma for Tom, man. You should never drop Tom. Tom
From the
was
other
the
side-
GOAT. Come on, man. You dropped
Tom
Tom. Not my boy Tom. My boy Tom. Alright, we're gonna check out. This is the document in this video. Hold on. Alright, so this is the document in response to the video we just watched. Okay, so hello, this is blah blah blah, where they share a timeline of events that occurred with the data brawl and Tower communities. The reason why this document was made is because the involvement of our friend's video, which attempts to use us as justification. He's getting done dirty! No, not my boy Rock. No, I'm joking. Content we're in, the screenshots, blah blah blah. This is what got us to make a document in the first place. We take a small amount of issue with this as he uses it for justification for shitty behavior while violating from a friend. So apparently this is the group chat? Wait, hold on. Not only did the minor not have access to the channel, but the person that's suggesting paying them rocks, he had later access person was warned.
Oh, wait, no. This is the document. This is the document that's shitting on Rox.
Okay, yeah. In response to his responses to the allegations. So this is the response to the video we just watched. And apparently they're saying that, oh, you're not allowed to use our stuff in justification of what you did. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting for this. What am I seeing? I can't even tell what's going on.
Can they like give color coding with these screenshots? Like, bro, I'm confused.
My should hope I come to the stream depending on how long you stream. Alright, bro, take care. Enjoy Despicable Me 4. The moderator did warn them, clarified several times later that the warning was originally just a joke to the minor and did not access the channel, blah 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 blah. Isn't it a bit odd that he screenshot prepared for his hastily made response just to justify his past behavior, but didn't have any that showed content?
What?
This is by far the one discussing lies I saw in the video. He claims the conversations were blown out of proportion and did not objectify Paige. Oh!
No, we already acknowledged that he kind of did, didn't we?
You both were doing stuff. You're both guilty. Is this the 13-year-old? Wait, was this made by the 13-year-old?
They're both guilty.
Nah, was this made by the 13? This thing was
I
probably made
think
by
these
the
are just like
13-year-old.
made by like outsiders, maybe.
No, because hold on.
Or like someone like closely related to like the people involved. No, wait, no. He apologized to the person that he made CP of, and I don't know how his apology was with like discussing what happened in Data Brawl, so I really can't put together who might have made this document.
He did not objectify Paige, but refuses to show a single shred of that. He only showed what the minor claims he had said he could easily disprove it by saying nuh-uh. It's not what it says, but you get what I mean.
Nuh-uh.
This is evidence we know Rox had, as his video was made in response to him being banned in another community. A moderator there was friends with him and shared all the evidence provided to him. Blah, 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 blah. Now, for what Rox refused to show in his video, I would like to remind you that keep in mind these were sent back by Rox 17 to a child. A reminder. A drug. Pussy juice. Hey, hey, yo.
Did he just ask if the how many
Hey,
people-
yo. What the fuck? Nah, bro. You dropped my boy Tom to do this? To do this?
Nah.
Nah. Does this look like how he described it in video? Do you think that I did not objectify her was truthful? Because on evidence, it looks like he lied. He refused to show evidence and downplayed what happened to make himself look seem more innocent when he was said exactly how he described. They quote, I left Data Bro out of guilt for what happened, remorse for previous action, blah, blah, blah. This is half-truth, grossly oversimplified version as to why he left. He did not leave because he felt remorse for what he did, but because he was caught and ran. Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you gonna watch the recent 50-minute
burn.
response? No, we're watching all of this. We're watching the entire timeline.
Ooh, burn. Ooh, burn. Burn. Ooh, get him.
In fact, his timeline conveniently leaves out the catalyst of what caused this because he only wants to address what he thinks the public knows, not everything what he actually did. Okay. Context. Sometimes before Rox had met, subtly dumped Tom. Not my boy Tom. There was another person we call Anon. Rox had feelings for Anon. Oh, we got another person. Yeah, we got a new person in the
Bro,
lore.
why is bro getting freaky for everyone? Like,
We got a new person for the lore. We got a new person in the lore. He had feelings for Anon, but Anon did not feel the same way. Sometimes later, Anon started dating someone else, which Rock took greatly offense to. Stupid. Feeling backstabbed and betrayed by Anon, Rock took the opportunity to treat them like shit, victimize himself, and vilify Anon. Images before were created by Rox.
Why was Anon just like brought up randomly? I mean, sure, I guess it was something done bad, but that's just a 17-year-old being an asshole. It's not like criminal or something.
Wait, hold on. To think that I liked you only for the hint that you don't like me at all. What? Don't know better. What's that one Jojo Siwa? I should have known better. What was that one? I should have known better. Whatever the fuck I forgot. That shit sucked.
I should have known better.
It's just so stupid. This is dumb.
This is just a 17-year-old being an asshole. He didn't do anything criminal. Why do people keep trying to cancel people for being assholes?
Yeah, well, no, that 17 and 13-year-old conversations were that is just wrong, regardless what age you
No,
are.
this is just like something.
That's like what
between-
Mars did to you.
Rock
That's
and
literally what
Anon.
Mars did to you. Discuss
What Mars-
inappropriate actions between. Well, no, it was completely different, but still. They exposed you to NSFWR, which he was exposing the 13-year-old to NSFW content, which is stupid. The Karma
Yeah.
song, yeah. But
I mean, there's different contexts with it,
this-
but like, yeah.
Yeah, it's still wrong in the sense where you shouldn't be saying anything or giving anything NSFW to a minor. But regardless of the fact, this shit is petty. This shit is stupid. This is dumb. This
Yes,
is,
let's cancel someone for being an asshole for not liking like them back. Well, yes, let's cancel them for that.
this is dumb, bro. Like, yo, they didn't like you. Why you doing this? They don't want you, buddy. They don't.
I don't want you, little bro.
This coming out later that year has caused our friend groups and others Rox were in to realize and discuss the myriad of shit Rox has done, including the reveal that Rox had used Tom for nudes and dumping. Gay. The dumping was 2 weeks after the nudes. Damn. In general, treating some of their friends were like complete garbage for stuff, but just know Rox had treating their friends horribly. Rox being
Private
confronted
stuff.
about all of this along with everyone else coming out about him caused him to leave Data Brawl. It was not the guilt what made him leave, the guilt of being caught and confronted. Though Vox did try coming back for the small pass, he apparently left after realizing majority of Data Brawl was no longer trusting him. Rox drawing child porn. Now, this is something we don't know much about. This is well past when Rox had separated completely from Data Brawl. Despite this, we do have a extremely concerning screenshot regarding what happened. Listen, you act like you were in the inspiration.
That was a little freaky.
Yikes. This is odd that Rox just tried to feign ignorance to knowing where the pedophilia accusations came from, or considering the content of the screenshots, and because the screenshot was shared to moderators previously mentioned, we're sure the friend group has quite some stories to tell about him. TLDR, Rox treated his friend like shit and victimized himself because they didn't want to be in a relationship with him. Okay. And he done Tom dirty. He done Tom mad dirty.
You done Tom, yeah.
While Rox was 17, nearly adult, he sexually charged messages to a 13-year-old. They're not an adult yet. They're not an adult. An actual adult is 21. I'm just letting you know. An actual adult is 21. So 18 is just legal. It's just legal. But if you want to know what
messages to a 13-year-old, maybe the 13-year-old should have shut him up. Jesus.
18 is legal. 21 is when you're an actual adult. 21 is when you're actually an adult.
No, like 18 is just where you can like charge them of pedophilia.
Yeah. Socially charged messages about a 13-year-old about his 13. So Paige was never dating Rox. He fumbled her. This man fumbled badly, bro. Nah. Oh my god. Rox used a screenshot out of context to help justify their behavior, lied about the severity of what he said to the 13-year-old, intentionally left off screenshots and details that didn't fit his narrative, including every single screenshot showing what he actually said. Okay. And he left data brawl, blah, 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 blah. What else we got here? Additional info. Aliases. Hold on. This stand.
Is it just his alias?
Again. Stupid ass. Audio glitch. I hate it. Okay. We're good. So this is just them getting cooked. Update. Okay. Hello again. Recently, Rox made a response to our document. That's okay. So we gotta watch this now.
Hello again. My name is Rox. This is a response video that I made to address a document that has been made to break down the points that I made in my first video from the other side of the story. I have linked the document down in the description if you would like to read their side. Take what I say in this video into consideration. Once again, NSFW content warning for sexual content in this video. And please, do not attack the people involved or who wrote this document. Any point in the document that I do not mention in this video is either because I've addressed it in the video before this one, or because the people involved have made their point and I have nothing to say otherwise on it.
Oh, that seems kind of like a no-no. Oh, they made their point, but you have nothing to say in retaliation. You're cooked. You're cooked, buddy. That's what I mean.
Cover a lot of the points made in it is because I don't have access to my old account anymore due to me deactivating the account. So therefore, I couldn't gather screenshots to talk about it in more detail. And since I have deleted the registry that held my code for two-factor authentication a long time ago, I'm not getting it back.
How convenient.
Most of the screenshots from Slam Dunk Studios were from when I screenshotted them on my phone, back when I sent them. Another reason for not covering it is that a lot of this was simply that it was pushed out of my memory, due to the time between the situation and...
Pushed out of your memory, you say?
Then why did you so quickly make a video filled with some misinformation? Maybe you should have detailed the things.
However, there are some things that I would like to correct. More so small things that I notice while reading it.
Small things. What about the big things, man?
The screenshots linked in the doc were sent to me that I refused to show in the video due to their subject material.
Because you said pussy juice?
This is not true at all. I had never received those messages from the mods, and everything I received was shown in the video. As you can...
So, that doesn't change the fact that you still sent it. They're just... Nah, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked.
You see in the screenshot, my friend said he would send me more because it was a ton of material, but he never did end up sending me this, as everything was so hasty and muddled.
The mods didn't send me this, so it doesn't count. Like, shut
the sudden ban
he's cooked for being charged as a weirdo.
Even if I did have access to these screenshots, I would have put them in anyway, or put them in a document of some sort in the description.
They're all like, we support Rox. No, you're lying.
I mean... I mean, sure, you can support Rox. I don't really care, but he's just like a weirdo, I guess, if you just give it more thought.
No one said
Just 'cause
that.
you know,
No one
a
said that.
weird.
You're lying. Silver, you're lying.
Silver, you liar, you big fat liar.
We support rocks. When did I say that? Hold on, rocks. We're gonna put rocks. Theft deaths
Or
and
like,
raiding is disgusting and unnecessary. Blah blah blah. Especially rocks. Man, my man rocks cannot catch a break. Can he? Hope things actually go better for him. Maybe less stress. But misinformed by the dog. Oh, so we get actual like people defending his actions or saying that they weren't true. I don't know about that one, coach. They got screenshots. They got screenshots. I'm just saying. They got screenshots. I don't know about that one, coach. I don't know.
Okay, look. This is just the entire thing. It's mostly just him being a weirdo. Like, it's not him being a criminal or anything. It's just him being a weirdo.
It's
so,
not.
like, you can have your own opinion.
You're not gonna go to jail for anything like that, but you're just fucking weird, buddy.
Content warning for sexual content in this video, and please do not attack the people involved or who wrote this document. Any point in the document that I do not mention in this video is so red back on this to move on. However, there are some things that lost the video real, but he never did end up sending me this, as everything was so hasty and muddled from the sudden ban from the server I was in. Even if I did have access to these screenshots, I would have put them in anyway, or put them in a document of some sort in the description.
You made no document, so that's cap. That is cap. Hold on, another audio. That's cap. I call baloney because the man he has no document made.
Speaking baloney.
He has no documents here, dude. He does not. No document. Womp.
Again, in regards to the context of the screenshot, I'm really sorry for the things I've said in those. I will never say anything like this to someone online ever again. Back to the topic of the server I was recently banned from, the one where I was banned because of the screenshots involving Paige and Buddy, the moderators also refused to talk to me about the situation and explain my side at all. Instead, they shadow banned me from the server in saying in their mod chat that they did hear me out when it's just not true. I was not put into a VC with them, or a group DM, nor did any other mod contact me. I was stuck telephoning from my friend to them about the screenshots, rather than being able to sit down and have a conversation with them to sort things out. I'm not upset about the ban. It is justified, after all, for the context. But the fact that they refused to talk to me at all, saying that I couldn't change, and that they did hear what I said, is just absolutely upsetting. At the end of the document, the people who created it claimed that I have not changed from the events of the situation, and that's just not true either.
Oh.
I have yet to see any claims from around 2022 to 2023 that have proof that I did not change from who I was, nor has any proof been put in the document itself at the end. Anything that they did claim as proof of me not changing was from the time of the situation and not in the current day, or I have already discussed it in my previous video. Everyone I've known from the times of when it happened have seen that I've made a complete 180 in my behavior. We cannot move forward with the situation if you do not allow someone to show that they have moved forward from it. This isn't all against them, however. They have brought up very valid points in the document, in which I apologize for having them happen. But the one
you are so bad, bro. What is you doing?
Why did Rose answer a muffin?
Why did you make that, bro? Like, he just don't like you. It's like, it's not that hard.
I don't like you. He just don't
tell my side. For the final time, I am deeply and sincerely sorry for those who were involved and those who had to deal with my behavior and actions.
For once that doesn't involve Ancient, I don't do nothing, alright? Leave me a B. I don't start nothing, alright? The drama comes to me, alright? Shit.
I know the people involved with creating the document have said that they cannot trust me anymore due to what has happened, which I don't blame them, of course, but I cannot stress enough when I say that...
Shut the fuck up, no words. I knew he was gonna say that. I was waiting.
For anyone who wishes to make amends, I would be open to a conversation, or at least something of the sort. I wish no ill will towards anyone, nor do I wish anyone to be left with an open end on the situation. If you would like to reach out to me, please send me a friend request to my Discord, which I have linked in the description.
What are you thinking?
His Discord. Free my man Tom. No,
I appreciate you taking
I'm not gonna
the
do that. I'm
time
not
to
gonna do that.
listen
I'm not
to this
gonna do that.
video, And
I'm not
I
gonna do
wish
it.
you a good day.
All right. Well, and now we look at
Hashtag free Tom 2024.
You did my man top dirty, bro. All right, we're gonna look at the update to. So this is the response to the video we now just watched.
Which is a
Hello.
response to the document. So this is a response video.
Hello. Recently,
response video to
Rox has made a response to our document, which is something we like to address here. His response is short, lackluster, and barely addresses anything in our document. Despite we have a lot we'd like to say. Damn, bro's coming
Clearly
for
said in
bro's
the
coming for
beginning,
your
like, he's
neck.
not gonna address the stuff that like he doesn't have anything to say for.
Stop looking for drama. Drama sells, buddy. Drama sells. All right, we get money from drama. All right, come on. We don't start drama, but when it does come, we gotta milk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's such a bad way to live. Do not do that. Do not do that. That's such a bad way to live. It's so
Yeah, don't
fucking
do that,
horrible.
guys.
Do not. All right.
This is internet drama.
This
Don't
is
do that
all
either.
for entertainment. When it comes to like me and like me making drama or whatever the case, besides like the actual like serious shit like that we had to discuss, you know, that serious shit. Every other drama was just completely for just entertainment value. All right, I mean, come on. I got banned for being transphobic. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so not all the screenshots were shared with me, including what I said to this tune. Well, what he was showing it doesn't explicitly show that you weren't shown the screenshots. It isn't something we'd like you to lie about, but what does this mean that your initial video claiming that they weren't as severe while not having receipts or bothering to ask them? You told Paige you sorry about the truth of our conversations while bothering to ask your friend for the rest of the screenshots, or as you're claiming you didn't know what the truth was. I don't know. There's no thoughts behind your words. You're just blindly twisting the truth in your favor without having any evidence to back it. You either blatantly lied knowingly, or you didn't care enough to try to even validate your own claims. And for we believe the statement still stands. They did not hear me out, refused to talk to me, instead shut up at me. This claim is laughable. Yes, they did not talk to you directly, but your video shows and explains clearly that they did hear you out. The screenshot shows your friend saying I've only been talking on his behalf, while you would directly admit that you were talking through to them and try to sort things out with the moderators.
My brain exploded.
I don't know. I don't know about that because they did not hear me out. Refused to. Yeah, this is true. This claim is completely true. The mods did not talk to Rox directly at all, so he literally had to talk to someone to talk to the mods. The ancient there too. I know there's two docs. We're getting there. We're getting there, Silver. Damn. We got a whole hour of a video to watch. A whole hour that came out an hour ago. Come on, it's all right. You also claimed that they said you wouldn't change, which is a gross vilification and twisting their words. They never said you couldn't change. They said they couldn't trust you, especially given the context. As far as we can infer, they heard you out and explained the reasonings while you sat back, twisted their words, and leaked poorly censored chat logs directly contradicting you. Ooh. Crazy.
Ooh.
The document claims I haven't changed and wait, the comment claims I haven't changed and doesn't show proof. Nowhere in our document do we claim that. This is surprisingly another lie. I mean, we got the document right here, and I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? But I didn't see them say anything about him not being able to change.
I didn't see anything about them saying like, oh, he can't change.
Yeah, so that's cap. Rox, yeah, you cap there, bro. It's just unsurprisingly another lie. We assume they said that to discredit our document, so he could go on a tangent. Much better of a person he is without being prompted. If he did that, then why would you lie and then link the document? He could just anybody could just go in and disprove you. Stupid. In the initial conclusion to our document, we made it clear that what we were talking about, his leap from Data Brawl and introduction to Tower Heroes here in this video. Okay. The intention of the sentence is to outline the conflicting statements that he had left Data Brawl over his guilt of his wrongdoings, and he hadn't changed after leaving Data Brawl. I left Data Brawl to guilt, blah, blah, blah. I'm not changed, blah, blah. Hold on, give me a second. This, we got another shit. There we go. Additionally, he did the whole point of adding which he had admitted to the end was so physically he cannot twist what he said to this. Yeah, he still tried and did. Our second conclusion With each response, it gets harder for us to see Rox as genuine, and even more baffling that people are so quick and willing to forgive him. His first video was only created because he was banned with evidence he wasn't aware was public. It was made hastily and sloppily without care, filled with attempts to justify his actions and blatant lies. An apology was only ever forwarded to us after Rox saw one of us was established in a community he wished to be a part of. Oh, and bold. Finally, the most damning thing to us was a response that it was never shared to his Discord community while his initial video was. Likely because it would expose them to what he did in the narrative. He does not control our document. It is likely the reason his first video is completely dwarfed that second one in views, which is why no one in this community knows of existence. We purposely delayed our response both to make sure we got nothing wrong and give him ample time to correct this, which he did not. So we believe that if he does post this now, it'll only be because we pointed it out. This is all we had to add on to his response. His videos are impossible for us to believe as genuine. If he truly cared about addressing or apologizing, he wouldn't have made the videos because he got outed. He wouldn't have rushed them to get him over with. I mean, he kind of did rush him. It was at 720p. Not a good look.
Yeah, that was pretty like.
He leaving them riddled with lies and excuses. He would apologize to us earlier and then not because he was under a trust threat of being outed. We hope this further sheds light as to why we don't and you shouldn't trust Rox. Crazy work, bro. Crazy. All right, and now the final one. The Dandy's World issue. So, hello, Bless Crush. Come on, there's been a document spread. Okay, so do we watch we gotta read the document first, I believe. A more comprehensive document on the rocks. Yeah, this is the newest one. This is the newest one. So I'm assuming this is a lot from a lot of the same shit.
29 pages.
I'm assuming this is a lot of the same shit. I'm assuming. Okay, same.
Same.
Response video, same shit. Truth. This is the timeline.
Ooh, timeline.
Okay. Conclusion. There was blah blah blah.
I think we should just continue from reading from the timeline. I think because the conclusion starts leaking into like Dandy's World or like the studio behind it. So I think we should start off from the timeline after watching the video.
Okay. To us, Rox's apology being hollow, replying really in both videos, blah 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 blah. Also, something somewhat unrelated. I find it odd their co-owner Quell doesn't seem to actually know what Rox did and said helped contribute to the narrative of that's what happened was just petty drama. Blush Crush was banned after we became aware of Rox's sexual things with Buddy. Quell?
I mean, Quell should have at least acknowledged that maybe like Rox was a weirdo.
That's your co-owner, dog. You gotta check. What is you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Bro's just like,
bro?
oh, I don't know about this. Don't care. Bro's pulling a daybreak community. TLDR, blah, blah, blah. Update to the document can be found on the next page. Chapter 4, the ugly new info. This is a recent documents. According to the people involved, almost everyone was roughly 14 at the time. While Rox was nearly 18. Not illegal, but still fucking weird. Ooh.
I mean, they say nearly 18, not barely 18.
Ooh.
Ooh, yikes. Ooh.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
That's not good. Oh, there's just art here. Yikes. Additionally, Quell has exclusively been talking about the document through tickets instead of giving it any attention publicly. Interesting. First of all, it's important to say that Rox was 17 at the time. Yeah, so we get it. They're 5 years younger. roughly 5 years
I
younger.
mean, it is important to acknowledge the age gaps. Like, I don't know why people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't acknowledge that." No, I think it should be very much acknowledged. What the hell?
Huh. So they've talked about this before Dandy's World came out, I think. I'm assuming. I have no idea. Hold on. 2024, the year of weirdos. Indeed.
No, more like
Indeed.
2020, the year of the weirdos, because a bunch of people are getting like
Motherfuckers are fucking
called out because of stuff back in 2020. So.
Uh-huh. So, blah, 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 blah. It's important to say that Rocks was 17. Blah, blah, blah.
17 and 13 are weird, but it's not illegal. I mean, yeah, though it's like extremely weird and like should not really be happening, but it is still not illegal.
They gotta be like, yeah, you're weird, buddy. Get out of here. Also, being under 18 doesn't suddenly mean you cannot be a groomer. Oh, okay. It suddenly means that you can't be charged with grooming, technically.
No, you know, it means you can't be charged for grooming, but you can be accused and like maybe.
Yeah, and like just publicly, yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Get out. Incidents with Rocks, much of the people, 2020 responded to this. Now there's instances of him. Whoa, now there's instances of him doing this in 2021 as well. So.
Okay, but that's 2021, dog.
That's new. The page, the person affected has forgiven Rocks. No, they haven't. We asked them while writing this, and they told us that. No, they haven't. We've asked them while writing this, and what they told us, they said it was only after years of your apology. If you done anything wrong, they will forgive you. So far, both your responses came with defense. Excuse for your action.
Why is it with the today screenshot that doesn't justify?
Get rid of these things. Get rid of this. I want to see what that's for. But if we're taking it as face value, then I guess as of right now, no. Whether I can really believe his apology is true, and certainly he's not going to do those things again. Okay. That's why everything in this document is from 3 to 4 years ago. And the reason why everything in this document is from 3 to 4 years ago is because nobody knows about it, and Rox got away with it. My buddy only became public to everyone last year, and in Rox's videos, true. That is true. Like, with the timeline and with the videos and everything, it just got out, and that's why he addressed it. Not he did it, and then he's like, "Alright, my bad." The person that created this document has a bias against Blue Country as a whole, and was likely created to sabotage to suggest the success of Dandy's World, which is not gonna happen. Dandy's World is not gonna lose a lick of players from this. They're not.
Especially with the fact that the majority of the fan base is minors, and you know minors are easily impressionable.
I mean, Wolfie's playing Dandy's World right now. Yeah, it's gonna sabotage Dandy's World. This game is
right now.
This game is still gonna be freaking.
Like, how many people are playing right now?
15K.
15,000. 15,000.
Yeah, sure, it's gonna work. Firstly, this has nothing to do with Blood's Crush and about Rocks, and we have no bias against them. Secondly, okay, are we supposed to think highly of Rocks while writing this? That's the point of that mentioning potential bias is a complete non-point to describe the document. As for Danny's World, why it definitely did affect how frequently the document was being written. It was never about that. The document started being written 2 months ago, well before Danny's World was even known to by us. We wanted to rewrite it as docs had never shared our side to truth to this community. Only his videos for the excuses.
I want to say something, but like if they didn't want to affect like anything about like Dandy's World's reputation, then why couldn't they just like talked about this privately? They already like announced it to everyone like twice already. Like, bro.
From we can infer Quail and Rocks have zero intention of largely addressing this publicly now. If Quail has feigned or that's interesting. So these two people, so Rocks the culprit and Quail is trying to like just not let it out. Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, they're giving us such a chance. So apparently they're just giving knowing what Rocks did, but is saying they're giving him a second chance. It's a shame to see Quell favored their success with Dandy's World over Rocks having to take full accountability of his past and his lies from both his response videos, and none of this would have been known weren't for a document. In fact, someone apparently got banned from their community for making a video where they simply state what's in the document. Things Rocks Oh, am I gonna get banned?
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, brother, you caught me.
Ooh, brother.
I kind of want to be like, just say, guys, I'm streaming the situation. I wonder if I get banned for that. Should I do that?
I think
Should
you
I-
can. No.
Should I do it? No. You don't want me to do
No.
it? Man, all right,
No.
fine. Apparently, things that Rocks admit to with their ban reason being spreading misinformation and targeted harassment. This is the video. Oh, we got the video here.
Rocks is freaky. Don't harass.
Bro basically just like summarized it. Rocks is freaky. That's it.
Furry Tower Heroes, Flavor Frenzy.
Invincible. Rocks is freaky. Don't harass docs or like dislike the game because of anything mentioned here, but form your own opinion, please. I want to keep this segment short because I don't like talking about freaks. Pretty much, Jackers did some really weird shit like drawing some nasty stuff of minor characters and also being really weird around like a 13-year-old talking about a 15-year-old. Like, how many times have you diddled your pickle? Which is you. And he didn't just do this in the Tires community, but a lot of it was in the Data Brawl community, which is disgusting. And to sum it up, he did some horrible vent art, which I think is hilarious.
I will never get over the pain.
That's it? So he got banned for saying that? Nah, you're petty. Yo, petty.
Pedophile.
He just said, yeah, that's
knowledge.
grooming would be the more accurate term. That's petty. What? The closest thing to misinformation is them making a pedo joke in their intro. They literally say Rox is freaky. That's not a pedo joke.
That's it.
And he got banned for this? What? It's also instantly disingenuous since after we updated the document with this info, Rox moved to their goal post their response from the victim in question forgave me to. They chose not to forgive me, but instead make things worse. Like, what?
What?
The section will be updated with more info that stuff comes out about Rox. A thread explaining about Rox drawing CP from a victim and blah 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 blah. What made him really weird is that after he rebanned himself in front of everyone, people realized Quell decided to friend him back again, and everyone who realized this were confused. Quell has also effectively denied these accusations, saying Gary lacks a large amount of proof and likely is. So they're talking about the old stuff and like, no, that didn't happen.
Bro, you can just keep playing Dandy's World as long as like, bro, like to be real here, Rox isn't a pedophile. Like you can still play Dandy's World. It's not really like, you know, a studio like holding a predator in their dev team, but it is still a weirdo in their dev team, yeah.
Daybreak.
Yeah.
TDR. Quell knew that Rox was drawing a CP of a 15-year-old when he was 18. Now that is pedophilia. No, that is pedo. Quell knew that Rox was drawing CP of a 15-year-old when he was 18. Nah, bro.
When was this? Or is this talking about like the same thing that he did like when he joined Power Heroes?
Don't know, but they're claiming in the document that he was 18. That makes it illegal. That makes it illegal.
I guess.
Him drawing. Well, is drawing child porn illegal? Is that thing?
Yeah, no, drawing child porn is illegal, yes.
Audio bug. I swear I hate this thing, bro. I swear I hate this thing. I could never get rid of the audio bug. Alright. Is drawing.
Yes, it's illegal.
CP illegal? Yes! It is illegal. So, in the context, if Rox was indeed 18 at the time of doing that, that man is illegal and they're harboring a criminal. Quell, you're cooked. Quell, you might be cooked. If he is indeed 18, you're cooked. That is, and I'm be like, I'm probably gonna get banned. I'm probably gonna get banned. Would recommend reading Gary's thread. Blah, 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 Thread explaining experiences with Quell, Jim being an asshole. This is a video. What video is this?
2 weeks ago, a document reporting against Blush Crunch Studios co-owner and lead developer Rock Serpent made the rounds on Twitter after the post author Xtreal published a public version of a then private document that compiled his problematic behavior from 2020 to 2023. This video covers most of the information found within the document published by Xtreal alongside the new information that
Wait, hold on. Top comment said, should also mention since Quell and Rox love mentioning, oh, he was 17 at the time, the evidence Gary showed was after Rox's 18th birthday. Oh, I need to see that. I need to see that. Let me see this thread. Hold on. I need to see this thread. When I was 15 years old. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need to see that.
Just use Control F, you idiot.
Control F. 18. Where? Stop saying. Show me the
maybe
likes.
Put 17. Maybe put 17. Put 17 instead.
17.
Because they like it. Because they acknowledge the fact that he's 17. A lot.
They're not saying anything. Birthday. 30. Come on, bro. Where is it? Please show me in the doc.
Where is it?
Please show me in the
Where
doc.
is it?
Please show me in the doc. You mentioned them. We saying we were in a case, but where is the? I need the proof. I need the proof saying that he was 18. I need it. They won't show in the doc. Where is it? Where is it?
surfaced after its
I remember someone saying that the person mentioning doesn't do anything. Where is the evidence?
Diddy's world is crazy, bro.
Where's the evidence that Gary showed? Where is it? Come on.
I think it's that screenshot. Just that one screenshot.
Sequel to blank X. No, that's just CP. I need to know the age.
Oh yeah, no, that was the CP like made like when bro was like 17.
So was he 18 or 17? I don't fucking know.
These people are like juggling around like, oh he's 17, oh he's 18, oh he's 17. I was like, you guys make no sense.
So, okay, hold on. Where's the timeline? I'm about to get this out.
The timeline only goes to the extension of like
He
Power
was.
Heroes. That's it.
Was he 17 when he joined Data Brawl? Yes or no?
Yes, he was. He's mostly recalled being 17 when he was in Data Brawl.
And it happened at 2021. That is 2 years later. That dude probably was 18. I'll be honest. That dude was probably.
Like he was 18, yeah.
Wait, right here. Draw CP of Gary 15 and someone else. Rox would have been 18 at this time. Oh yeah, it kind of lines up. It kind of lines up.
Ooh.
It kind of lines up. This dude. Ooh, they might be harboring a pedophile. They might be harboring a pedophile, guys. I don't know. Should I create a ticket?
I don't know, guys.
I kind of want to create. I don't really care if I get banned. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. But like, I wonder if anyone noticed I'm streaming this. Search up ancient. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be talking about yo ass.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just search up the ancient one to see if they have caught me streaming. Just in case. Nope. We're clear to go. We're clear to go.
We're good.
Are you guys allowing a pedophile in your server? I'd probably get banned for saying something like that. Fuck. I hate this damn audiobook, man. I'm going to just punch something. Anyways, alright. Now, let's watch the video, everyone.
Hello again. My name is Rox. Today, I'm going to be talking about some things that have been circulating around for the past few weeks. In the beginning, this was simply a document posted by Xtreal on Twitter, talking about some things I've done in my—
Hold on, guys. Let me, I'm gonna turn on my camera for a bit.
Oh my god, he does sound like Yandere Dev. I'm scared.
my past. This for me didn't warrant a response, as I've already talked about many of the contents of the document in my second video on this topic from 9 months ago. However, the last 2 weeks, things have escalated enough that I feel the need to respond and make a final public.
He's so monotone, it's like giving Yandere Dev like on.
Wait. Where is the actual thing, bro? Come on.
Hello, I'm Yandere Dev, the
statement on this issue. We have received
developer
death
of
threats,
Yandere Simulator.
spam, and all
Last
sorts of
year, an
harassment that
extremely
require us
serious
to
Is
Sounds like
there
a
the same? It's
younger. He's
literally
like
the same.
a younger Yandere sim dev.
manage. This is due to
Yes,
people
the
raiding
younger
our
Yandere
server
Dev.
over and over again. This video was also delayed due to a constant stream of new accusations and information that was surfacing on a daily basis, sometimes even multiple times a day. We have been overloaded with tickets and claims made by people. Made worse by the fact that I was hit by a hurricane and no longer had access to my PC for days on end due to a widespread power outage that affected millions of Texans.
Now to the devastating impact of Beryl.
He's in Texas?
This
Nah.
is different. It is still lashing the Lone Star State, and power has been knocked out to millions, and flooded roadways have left drivers.
I got people in Texas.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
like,
I got
Yeah, I have
people in
a
Texas.
couple of I have a couple of friends in Texas. Like that shit was
In
awful.
Harris County, 2 people were killed when trees fell on their homes.
My heart goes out to anyone who was affected by this hurricane and anyone who lost loved ones in this storm. And to those sending wishes of death to me because of this document or wishing I died in this hurricane, think before you speak. We wanted
Think
to
before
create
you
and
speak,
publish this
man.
much
It's not
sooner,
nice.
but it
Actually-
took time to
Actually, yeah,
thoroughly
no, they
respond to
should think
everything
before
that
they
has been
speak. Holy
going
god,
on.
like that's a
True,
lot.
true,
to
Before we
true,
continue,
true. I was joking, my
I
bad.
must put a warning again
So
for
stupid shit.
NSFW
He's
content.
joking,
Bro,
guys,
Grandma
he's
said
joking.
oopsie, I'm
He's
sorry.
joking.
Of course Grandma would say some
He's-
shit like
If you
he's
that.
do not
joking,
wish to
he's
see or
joking,
hear
guys.
about this content, you have been warned. The first point I want to address before getting to the document is that I am not hiding anything. There have been many people claiming that we are
Oh, you're not hiding anything. This is everyone, please take notice. He said he's not hiding anything, so we'll make sure.
He's not
sweeping
hiding
this
anything,
under the
guys.
rug
Guys,
and
no,
hiding
he's
the
not hiding
situation.
anything.
I have been open about this topic and I have discussed it for years and have made multiple publicly available videos on the subject. These claims stem from us banning or muting people on our server, as we've had people join our server just to call me a pedophile, or even just post the link to the document directly. We do not allow this doc to be posted, not because we are trying to hide anything, it's because the document contains sexual content. Our server is family
But you know,
friendly, and
children.
sexual content is not allowed and never has been. We've also been happy to discuss this through our ticket system, and we have never banned anybody for using that system to ask us about any of this or discuss these subjects directly with me. The only time we've ever banned users using this system is when they were antagonizing or harassing me directly, or not taking the
I got an idea. I got an idea.
What?
Alright, I want to make a ticket and be like, when's your birthday?
I mean, yeah, that's not like, you know.
Hey, yo, quick question. When's your birthday, Rox? Should I do that? Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it, yeah. We're doing it. This is for the record. This is for the record. If I get banned for asking me, this man, for his birthday, if I get banned, this is for the record, guys. This is for the record. Pay attention. We're gonna make a ticket. Go make a ticket.
Also, make sure, like, after you said, like, when's your
quick-
birthday, Rocks, also confirm that, like, this is, like,
Quick
an
question.
actual serious question.
Quick question. For Rox. When's your birthday? When's your birthday, bro?
And
question for
confirm
Rocks.
that it's, like, an actual serious question.
When's your birthday?
Confirm it's a serious question.
I'm not joking or nothing. I'm genuine.
Genuinely asking.
I can't spell genuine. I'm so bad. I can't.
Dyslexic guy.
I'm sorry. I'm not joking. It's anything. It's G. Genuinely serious. Genuinely serious. Oh, he's typing. He's typing. We gotta see that birthday. And where the
Bro, they're
where the
fiending
document? Where the
this-
document? Where the document? Where the document, bro? No, wait, put a J. I'm sorry, bro. I'm very all right.
He's
All right.
dyslexic.
4/8/6/26/2021. I was born April 14th, 2003. April. How old are you if
Is Drake? How old
we're-
is Drake? Is crazy.
Wait, what? Age calculator. I need an age calculator. Age calculator. All right. So, age at the date of April. So, January, February, March, April. April 26th. April 26, 2021. His age.
And date of birth. Date of birth.
Date of birth. April 14th, 2003. Wait, no, 2003.
He's 18. He was 18 for 12 days. He was 18 for 12 days. He was 18 for 12 days.
Headphones.
He's done. He's done.
18 years
For 12
old
days.
and 12 days. Thank you. Is all. Thank you. That is all. Close. Yes, I would like to close this ticket.
Close. He's done. Done. Is done.
18 years old. Well.
Started off as weirdo, ended off as criminal. Criminal.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know what y'all want to say about that, bro. We're going to leave this here, and we're going to continue to watching the video with the context that he was indeed 18. Let's continue.
The situation seriously.
Let me first, let me turn off my cam, of course, because, yeah.
Anything I said to them. We have received an enormous amount of tickets and have responded to every single one. The idea that we're hiding anything.
They
is
responded to yours
absolutely
pretty quickly.
untrue.
Honestly.
Yeah, that is true.
At the
That is
time
true.
of
Yes.
posting this video, I encourage you to reach out to me directly through the ticket system in our Discord server. I have nothing to hide, and I am open to discussing the situation. Without any further delay, I'm going to address some points in the document that I felt were important to clear up and give further information on. The first thing I have to talk about, because it is being spread around the most, is the claim that I groomed somebody in the data roll community in May of 2020. Around that time, I recently turned 17, and the person I was talking to was 13. This is the claim that is mainly being spread around by people, and being misconstrued to accuse me of pedophilia. It's worth noting that the creator of the document, Xreal, has publicly said various times that I'm not a pedophile, and does not agree with people who call me a pedophile.
He's not.
Even though Pseudo
Well, I don't know about the now, but
and person involved
Bro,
with the situation
Max, check the
called me a,
content creator
quote,
server. Pause that. Check the content creators.
Wait, can I show it? Can I show on stream? Can I show on stream?
Yeah, you can.
No words. They're gonna ban you. No words.
100% pedophile, which contradicts their own narrative. Adding on to this, earlier last year, around Christmas time...
Wait, what narrative? Spreading information, blah, blah, make them do
narrative. Adding on to this, earlier last year, around Christmas time, I had sent a personal apology to Pseudo, because in early 2021, Data Brawl members had joined Pixelbit because they believed that Data Brawl and Tower Heroes were considering a collab. Pseudo had noticed that I was in the VC and joined in. I was concerned that they were coming into the server to talk about me and my situation, and was voicing my concerns to Quell, who was in the VC at the time. I also said some mean comments about the people coming in, not realizing Pseudo was in the VC, and he had snapped at me, and we had argued during the time when we were in VC. Up until this point, I had not apologized to Pseudo, and had also believed he had wrote the document at the time, so I sent him a friend request to tell him how sorry I was for being an asshole to him in that VC, and for everything else. But to also talk about certain points of the document as well as asking if I should revoke certain points of my original video. They seemingly had accepted my apology, saying, "Don't worry about it," and told me to steer clear of trouble, and that really made me happy. that I was able to talk to someone from the situation and apologize to them, even if our conversation was short. Fast forward to now, and Pseudo has joined the people spreading Xreal's document. I was confused as to why Pseudo had pulled this 180 when seemingly everything between us was, from my standpoint, settled. I checked our messages again, and turns out they deleted their part of the conversation that included them accepting my apology and telling me to keep out of trouble.
Backstabber.
I would argue that it would be easier to refute that you changed your opinions if you didn't delete your messages, but instead, now it looks like you have something to hide. Back to the main point. The reason I have repeatedly had to explain why I'm not a pedophile is due to people using the doc to justify their claims, as many people use the words groomer and pedo interchangeably. You would know, Xreal. Your friend Pseudo has done exactly that. In the document, they present 5 screenshots that have been circulated around, claiming that this is evidence of me, quote, grooming the 13-year-old. I take issue with this for many reasons, and I want to explain why. First off, I think it's important to define what grooming even means to get an understanding of what we're talking about. Merriam-Webster defines a groomer as someone who grooms a minor for exploitation, and especially for non-consensual sexual activity. Oxford defines groomer as the process in which an adult develops a friendship with a child, particularly through the internet, with the intention of having an illegal sexual relationship. I've taken time to research the term itself, and these are the closest things I can find to a real definition
Say, Drake,
of the word.
I hear you
The
like I'm
screenshots
young.
they provide
You
do
better
not
never
show me
go to
engaging in
Silver
any
Block. Oh,
behavior
sorry.
that is remotely similar to grooming. I did not manipulate, exploit, or try to create a real relationship with Buddy. These messages just show me sexting them, or talking about an entirely different person who was only 2 years younger than me at the time. I recognize that these messages are disgusting and wrong, and terribly inappropriate, all things considered, but to describe this as grooming is completely misleading. The other issue with these screenshots is the creators of the document do not show any actual context to these screenshots. They do not show the actual conversations in full, or even demonstrate these messages were sent to the person
that is
they claim they
true.
were sent to.
Yeah,
That is
that
true.
is
It's
true.
simply a collection of random comments that are extremely cropped and presented as if they're about Buddy. These comments could have come from the myriad of DMs and servers I was in at the time, and due to me being locked out of this account due to issues involving two-factor authentication, I cannot validate myself how truthful these screenshots actually are. Another problem that I noticed going back to old resources and studying them is in regards to the original document that I made a video on 9 months ago. In this document, they present the exact same screenshots that were supposedly between me and Buddy, but the doc they created oddly does not accuse me of being a groomer. I find this very strange, as they had the same exact information as they are showing in this new
Bro
doc,
cooking, hold on.
but the doc makes no mention of me being a groomer. I personally feel the reason they're now using this term is to make their document more sensational, and I'll
Yeah,
give
no,
them
that does make-
credit,
yeah.
it worked. But it's simply not an accurate term to describe what allegedly happened between the two of us. To add on to this, the creators of this document got a hold of the friend group I was a part of in 2021 while I was still in Pixelbit. This section of the document claims that the friend group was, quote, mostly 14, and while I was in their words, nearly 18. Guess that's more sensational than just saying I was 17, but alright. I also remember there specifically being members of this group that were either 15
Yeah,
or
but we
16
acknowledge
years
that,
old.
you know,
I don't
nearly
remember it
18, which
being,
is still
quote,
just
mostly
17. So.
14-year-olds. The doc shows a series of screenshots which I assume were supposed to add validity to the accusation of me being a groomer. This section is honestly just very puzzling, and I sincerely mean that. They show a series of screenshots where I'm making what I can only describe as jokes, such as me calling a picture of a gooey duck a used sock, or me talking about how Wafer from Tower Hero is a power bottom. These messages weren't targeted at any person. They were not personal questions or anything of the sort like in the Buddy screenshots. It's just me joking about things with my then friends at the time. They also later compare these interactions with the interactions I had with Buddy, which I find extremely misleading as these conversations are nothing alike. They also include shortly after this a paragraph, claiming I was in a voice call with the same people, moaning into a microphone. That was just my shallow attempt to be funny in the VC, and nothing more.
Fucking
It was
loser.
never directed at
Moaning is
anyone.
not funny, yo. Stop. Just, that's not funny. Let it be known. Moaning is not funny. Oh,
And as mentioned, I just
No
did
one
it for
said.
laughs. I'm sorry to those who were...
wait. If Rock sees this as a joke, please no ban. I love Diddy's World. I mean, No, don't ban no words, bro. Had a video that almost like got
no words.
100. How many views did that video get, bro? How many views did that video?
No words.
No words ain't doing nothing, bro. No words ain't doing nothing. He's just playing Diddy's World.
Hashtag
Diddy's
free no words 2024.
That video probably got like almost 100k, almost 100k views, bro. Don't
Almost
ban him.
100. Yeah, you can't ban him.
Yeah, you can't
Don't ban him.
Said VC
Don't ban
made
the
uncomfortable
number
at my
one
attempts
Diddy's
at
World
humor at
player.
the time. The next thing I want to address is the artwork I drew while I was in the group earlier in 2021. I want to acknowledge this art here again, even though I directly acknowledge it in my first video in answer to allegations. I have never denied making this art, particularly the image they show that was cropped in a message exchange. I want to say that yes, I did create this image, and for many years I have regretted it as a terrible mistake. It's a disgusting drawing that should have never been created, and even though I was influenced by the people around me who drew these characters in the exact same way, it is still not an excuse for what I did. I am terribly sorry for ever creating this drawing, and it will never happen again. A smaller point I want to add is the way in which
Is it art good though? That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't see it. I want to see it.
I originally claimed that the owner of the server did not hear me out and shadow banned me, forcing me to telephone through my friend to reach them.
Wait, is
The
Biogo
creators of
like
the
the
doc
one
spin this,
fighting
saying that they, quote, did hear me
company
out
thing?
because they talked to me through a friend. I don't consider this accurate. If the admins of that server sincerely wanted to hear me
So
out,
do you know
they
words?
wouldn't
You're
have
like the
handled it
most
the way they
frequent
did.
ever. Like
They
you
wouldn't
do
have
not
just
want people
immediately
seeing
banned me
what
without
is said.
warning,
When
or
you say in
refused
the
to have an
content creator
actual
server, like
one-on-one
no,
conversation
like
with me
no.
out because
You better not be
the doc
talking
spin
when
this,
you have that
saying
shit
that they,
said at the
quote,
content
did
creator
hear me
server.
out because they talked to me through a friend. I don't consider this accurate. If the
Do I
admins of
say-
that server sincerely wanted to hear me out, they wouldn't have handled it the way they did. They wouldn't have just immediately banned me without warning, or refused to have an actual one-on-one conversation with me. Another small thing is that Xreal claims that I left the Pixelbit Discord server on June 22nd, 2021. This is not true. I was banned from the Pixelbit Discord, and even Gary confirms this in a video posted by Duck Adam.
Leading to Jakers' ban at the end of the month when solid concrete proof is shown.
It's ironic that a page called The Truth depicts information that isn't actually true. A point the creators of the document repeat over and over again in different parts of the document is that I didn't share with the community what I have done, or that I have not shown their side of the truth. This just doesn't make sense. I have made an entire video on their document 9 months ago, where I directly link their document.
An entire
a video that has
video
been publicly
the video's
available on
5
my
minutes.
channel. This video has nearly 3,000 views at the time of writing this. I absolutely shared your side of the story. I am sharing your side of the story right now by making this video, a video you publicly claimed we would not make. You were
Ooh. He's calling them out. He's calling them out.
Now I want to talk about bias. We've mentioned this before, discussing how we think Xreal is a biased source of information. They've addressed this, stating, what's the point of mentioning a potential bias? This is a complete non-point to try to discredit the document. It is stunning to me that the main creator of this doc thinks that a potential bias the writers have is a non-point. An author of what is essentially a cancel document, having biases towards the person they are making their doc on, can have real impact on their decision-making judgments of said person, like calling me a groomer. The most obvious example of bias is apparent in Xreal's open association with Duncan Dunn Club of Slam Dunk Studios. Duncan is the creator of Roblox game Data Brawl, and Xreal along with Pseudomesh mentioned earlier are both developers in Slam Dunk. Duncan is no stranger to controversy, as he was embroiled in drama back in 2018 and 2019 in regards to interactions he had with a user called Maya, and for running a secret alias account called Big Wiggles, which created Roblox Rule 34, also referred to as RR34.
Yo, Rox is cooking. Rox is cooking right now, bro.
Duncan was at least
Rox
in
is
their
doing
early
rapid
20s
fire on
during
like
this
the
time.
people that accuse
As far
him.
as I can see, Duncan met this person named Maya in 2017 in a game called Roblox Odyssey. According to Duncan himself, Maya initiated conversations with him about Roblox Rule 34 after being convinced that he was in fact the same person as Big Wiggles. Duncan, for whatever bizarre reason, assumed Maya was an adult, despite meeting them in a children's video game. Between late 2017 and early 2018, Duncan would engage in creating RR34 content with Maya and engage in erotic roleplay or ERP with them. Duncan never asked this person how old they were during that entire span of time, and
Big
Duncan
mistake.
invited
Big
this person
mistake.
to his RR34 Discord server that was under his alias at the time. The thing Duncan and Xreal used to somehow excuse this is they assumed that anyone joining their server was 18 plus, as their server had a no minors rule. This is
Big mistake. Big mistake. See, Max, this is why you do like those age verification things. Like they should do that. These people
I
are
do
idiots.
do an age verification thing. I do. Guys, no problem. I'm gonna go to my server and put a rule. No minors. Now everyone is 18 plus. No, everyone here is legal now.
Everyone here
That's
is
how you
legal.
saw-
I'm legal. Oh wow.
So stupid. That is so dumb. That is so dumb, bro.
I'm not a pedophile is due to people using the doc to justify their claims, as many people use the words groomer and pedo interchangeably. You would know, Xreal. Your friend Pseudo is
Two people already. You guys are sus.
on exactly
Gotta
that.
leave the server, dog.
In the
I don't
document,
know.
they present 5 screenshots that have been circulated around, claiming that this is evidence of me, quote, grooming the 13-year-old. I take issue with this for many reasons, and I want to explain why. First off, I think it's important to define what grooming even means to get an understanding of what we're talking about. Merriam-Webster defines...
Wait, did we go back? Yeah, we accidentally go
for
back.
whatever bizarre reason, said person, like calling with Superblock's Rule 34 game, art with and alias at the time. Anyone joining their server was 18 plus, as their server had a no minors rule. This is frankly silly, as a no minors rule doesn't mean a thing if you aren't confirming the age of people you are inviting, which Duncan did not. This rule
He's
is
cooking them.
irrelevant,
He's
as
cooking them
rules
up right
mean
now.
nothing when they aren't actually enforced. There's nothing I can see that prevented Duncan from asking this person what their age was, and even Duncan admits himself this was a massive failure in his judgment. Anyone who runs a server with 18 plus content in it has a responsibility to make sure minors aren't exposed to said content. Something that both Duncan and Xreal ignore in Maya's document is a rather important section near the end of page 6. In the first screenshot provided, we can see Duncan messaging Maya, claiming that they'll let her back into the Discord server under the condition that Maya deletes everything about his behavior on Twitter. This is a blatant example of extortion on Duncan's part, where he attempts to manipulate Maya after he was exposed for the behavior that he was engaging in at the time. This is honestly disgusting, and shows at the time he was only concerned about PR and the damage that Maya's accusations could have had at the time. Not only
You
that,
said Mars
but
didn't
after
do
Maya
that?
deleted
What?
the tweets, she was still not even let back in the server. And Duncan expresses the main reason
Mars
he did
is
this
kinda
was that
just
he
like
was afraid of his
Duncan.
own friend Sazy
What?
throwing him under the
What
bus.
is
I don't know.
With
I don't
That
know.
said,
I don't know.
I don't believe Duncan is a pedophile. I do believe, however, he engaged in some incredibly gross, irresponsible, reckless, and manipulative behavior, some of which he has yet to even acknowledge in his own document all these years later. The reason this is all relevant is because this is a person that Xreal not only works for, but publicly defends on social media. Xreal has never made a document calling out Duncan, but has instead chosen to repeatedly defend him, despite Duncan himself admitting that what he did was wrong. This shows blatant hypocrisy on Xreal's part, showing that if their
This is why we don't use Twitter.
friends have done terrible things in
why
the
we don't
past,
use Twitter,
but they not
kids.
only don't care, but actively defend them. This is an obvious double standard, and it's impossible to ignore. The last thing I'd like to say about Xreal is in regards to a post on Twitter, where they claim they do not have a vendetta against me or Quell, and that they would like to, quote, end this eventually. This just doesn't make sense when you can clearly observe Xreal on Twitter responding to YouTubers like Schlepp, who's someone that creates videos on Roblox Predators. We also have messages of Xreal...
Nah, bro. He trying to get him put on Schlepp's channel. No way. He's trying.
Someone that creates videos on Roblox Predators. We also have messages of...
Wait.
Who's
Duncan was also signal boosting his tweet. Nice self
someone that
snitch.
creates videos on Roblox Predators. We also have messages of Xreal going on every
The
social
only
media
thing
platform
Rox
they can,
really did was
such as
that was like
TikTok,
criminal was
YouTube,
drawing
and Twitter,
CPs when he
constantly
was like
making posts to try and spread the
18
document
for like
as far as
a
they
week,
can.
over
They
a
like
week.
to say that they want this to end eventually, but it's obvious from his behavior they want to extend this drama as long as they can. If Extria wanted this to end, they have everything within their power to stop antagonizing us and trying to get popular YouTubers involved with drama. As for not having a vendetta, this is something that is demonstrably not true. Extrial, you are attempting to cancel me for talking inappropriately with a minor 4 years ago as a teen, while you are friends with somebody who did the exact same thing as an adult, except you aren't even trying to cancel your friend, are you? In fact, you created a doc to defend them. If you didn't have a vendetta against me, you wouldn't be trying so hard on social media to paint me in the worst light possible by dredging things up from over 4 years ago. You are also signal boosting multiple people who have flat out lied about the situation. And speaking of these people you have been supporting, let's move on to the next part of the video.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. Rox talked to minors weirdly when he was still like a teen, but the other person, Duncan, talked to minors inappropriately and was like, of age, 18.
Cooked.
Damn,
bro.
Cooked.
Somebody get Duncan. Somebody go get Duncan. Where's Duncan's videos, bro?
Somebody go get Duncan because he just
I
got
talked about the
dunked
document,
on.
but now we need.
Oh my god.
Fast, that was the most.
Kill yourself! Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Duncan just got dunked on.
We need to talk about another person who is coming out and making accusations not towards just me, but also Quell. This person I'm talking about is Gary, also known as Gekbomb. Gary has released a long Twitter thread that makes many claims about the both of us. Before I talk about Gary's claims, I need to talk about the behavior that he has engaged in prior to this Twitter post being made.
Ooh.
On the 3rd of July, Gary was banned from Blushcrunch Studio. This is because after we opened up new moderator applications, Gary joined in the conversation in general chat and began making strange, vague comments about police body cam footage. Because of this, Gary was muted for 5 hours by our trial moderator Joji for discussing inappropriate topics. After he was muted, Gary then proceeded to join the server on his alt, Space Dandy, and continued to try and troll our general chat. We know for a fact this alt is him, so we banned it immediately as banned.
How do you get found out like that?
Chat. We know for a fact this alt is.
There's no way that's him. This looks like a space dandy. This looks like a space dandy.
Oh god.
That's crazy, bro. How do you get found out like that?
So we banned it immediately as band evasion is strictly against our rules. After we banned Gary's alt, he then proceeded to directly message our trial mod, even though he was still muted. Gary then sent him a large wall of text, asking him a bunch of bizarre questions. Joji simply replied to this saying, "No thank you," in which Gary then told him to fuck off, bozo. Then Gary deleted his messages that he sent to Joji to make it look like he didn't say anything. And it was at this point we realized it was clear that Gary was in our server just to cause trouble, and due to his repeated actions and harassment of a trial mod, we decided to ban him. It is to no surprise then to see Gary post his Twitter thread only days after being banned from the server. Gary has known us for years, and none of the concerns that he brings up in his Twitter thread were ever discussed or brought to our attention. He could have talked to us privately and tried amicably to resolve the situation, and he chose not to. Before I get to that, I want to mention something. In September of 2022, nearly 2 entire years ago, I sent an apology to Gary over drawing the images of him that I recalled drawing. I even say in this apology that if he does not accept it or ever respond, that it is okay and that is his choice. I was sending this apology because I felt terrible for what I did, and I wanted Gary to know that. Gary responded, telling me directly that he accepts my apology and has moved on. Now Gary is claiming that he apparently wasn't being sincere with me. I had no way of knowing this, and he never brought it to my attention in the near 2 years between now and when the apology was sent. He is only bringing this up now after he was banned from our server, which I find odd.
So basically, in short, everyone sucks, but the worst of them all was Duncan.
Which the most damning is that I quote, drew CP of him sometime in 2021. For a bit of context, when I was in the friend group mentioned in my first video that engaged in drawing NSFW, the user I mentioned, which I originally kept anonymous, but now Gary has leaked their identity in the post, Octotrooper, was at the time recently banned from Pixelbit Studio. I had reached out to them because of their recent ban because I had felt bad for them, and even more so to learn that Gary personally harassed them after they were banned. To make Octo feel better about the situation, I drew joke images of Gary's persona and another friend of his, one of them kissing, and another joke art of two stick figures with vague portrayals of their avatars' heads, locked together to look like they were having sex in a comedic manner. I don't have the images saved personally, but it's nothing like what Gary is claiming it to be. CP. I'm not going to defend Octo for the things she has done to others, but the harassment by Gary was completely unjustified from my standpoint. I don't condone harassment to anyone, especially not to those involved in the situation. But back to the CP point. Gary has shown no evidence that this actually happened, and has not provided the images in question in any form. I am not aware of ever drawing CP of Gary. The only two drawings I recall were those two previously mentioned images of him kissing another person's Roblox avatar, and that image involving two stick figures vaguely appearing as him and his friend having sex. This is not CP. With that being
so, does this mean that this is wrong? This might mean that this right here. When we're like we got his age, and that he was 18 at the time of this. But what if this wasn't just CP? It was just not CP at the first place. This comes into question right here.
Well, then again, there is also the other SCP like claim that he drew to, like April 10th, but that was like a few days before his birthday.
Yeah,
he can probably still be seen as accountable.
This is before his birthday. This is before his birthday. We got confirmation.
But that can still take him to accountability of the fact, like, you know, he's like about like super nearly closely about to be 18. But legal standpoint, no.
No, this is all before. This is all before his birthday. He's 17 between all of this, I believe. No, this is after 18. Yeah, so
caramel popcorn stuff.
This is probably incorrect then. Yeah. How do you? Yeah, he does it and then he does it again. Yeah, that's just incorrect. So this is correct, sort of,
maybe.
But this, yeah. So yeah, this, yeah.
Said, my apology to Gary from 2022 still rings true. I am genuinely sorry that I drew that art of him. If Gary does reveal the image and it does contain nudity or sexual content, I am sincerely sorry and I take full accountability. I genuinely do not remember creating CP of him, and neither do the people I know who were involved in this situation originally. Gary also falsely claims that I created these images for the person mentioned earlier, not because I was pressured by the group I was in, but for personal pleasure. I would love to see the evidence of this, as Gary has provided none. In fact, Gary has provided absolutely no proof that anything he said in his Twitter thread is true in any way whatsoever. The real truth is that these images were just drawn to make Octo feel better about being harassed by Gary, and as mentioned, I regret drawing them. I would like to now bring on our friend and staff member, Joji, to recount an experience that they recently had with Gary and his friend, Bob Needs Money.
Who's Joji? I don't know.
Probably new person.
Hi, my name's Joji. I'm a trial moderator for Roblox Studios. On July 7th around 9 p.m. Eastern, I arrived at the hospital for a routine checkup of mine due to the many health issues I have. These overnight stays are usually very stressful for me.
I don't care.
Mentally and physically, where I often will have multiple tests run on me, my blood drawn, medication put into my system, and I would have to talk to my care team. These have been happening since September of last year more frequently due to an unsettling diagnosis I got in March 2023.
That's why they all sound like nerds, because they're gay.
They're in Blush Crunch Studios, that's why.
August of last year, I underwent surgery to remove the cancerous tumor from my body, and I had radiation treatment for a few weeks before moving on to chemo pills, as my doctor suggested, due to other health issues regarding my cardiovascular disease. I've been disabled for a very long time due to fighting my disease, and
I'll be real, cool, that's cool and all, but how is this relevant? We're supposed to talk about, Gary, and you're over here saying, I dodged cancer. Cool. It's not relevant.
Cool. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
Underlying medical issues, and therefore have become a homebody. July 8th, I had returned home around 11 a.m. and took an hour-long nap after not sleeping all day. I decided to take my medication prescribed for the week as per my doctor and hospital visit, as if it shifted very negatively. For those of you who do not know, chemo can drastically affect one's mood and shifted very negatively alongside nausea and restlessness. Due to this and feeling as it happened in the to my treatment before, I had come to realize that this person was not someone in the moderation team. Due to them being a contributor, they had access to the private voice call. Again, I wouldn't have felt comfortable speaking with someone in a more public call, so I felt immediately as if I had to redirect their constant bombardment of questions to a ticket. I don't recall any questions, but I remember asking them multiple times to please make a ticket to talk to Rox. I didn't even realize they had left the call when they did. I have no recollection of how long I sat there in the call when they left. I felt taken advantage of, and I felt scared. Me and several other people in the moderation.
It's Discord. I don't care about this dude's part. I don't.
And streamed.
I don't care about this dude's part. I really don't. Like, you're just yapping.
Earlier in the video.
I think it's just in general, just how he dealt with Gary
One fact
being
that we
an
also
asshole.
realized later
So
That was completely just cares.
is that when Quell asked Bob why he joined voice call with Joji and interrogated them, he claimed to Quell that he was simply seeing more viewpoints on the issue at hand. This was a bold-faced lie. He joined that call to stream it to Gary, so they could use what Joji said while heavily medicated against them. Shortly after, Gary goes back on Twitter to talk about what he acquired through the stream. First, he states that the trial mod said he was acting inappropriate with minors within the server. I'd like to emphasize that the trial mod Bob spoke to, and streamed without consent, was on heavy prescribed medication, and was obviously not within their right mind. This was not something Joji was spreading around. It was told to Bob in a private staff-only voice channel, as Bob initiated the topic of conversation. Gary also claims that a different staff member stated to him that he is a danger to the integrity of the server. We are not certain if the staff member said exactly.
Who cares? This is not what we're here for, bro. Who cares about this random
this
saying
is literally
stuff?
just
When
them
you
talking about
yourself
how
were
like
banned from
how
the
much
server
Gary
for
was an
exactly
asshole to
our
them.
unreliable source who has engaged in terrible behavior within our community. I don't mind Gary not accepting my apology anymore, or thinking I'm a bad guy. He has a right to feel how he wants about what I did, but I will not entertain somebody who had created so much pain and suffering within our community.
Clearly, since you just talked to him for the last 10 so minutes.
One last point before I finish this section about Gary. While we were creating this video, Duck Adam released a video that was voiced by Gary. I thought I'd address some of the issues with the video. First, and the most obvious, is, for whatever reason, Gary narrates this video in the third person, referring to himself as Gary directly, despite him talking about himself.
What's the video?
Gekbomb came to Gary.
Hello?
We want. Can you guys hear me? Oh my god, you can't. Okay. Max is gone. Now you guys are left with me. Hi. Christopher, whoever you are, die. Explode. Explode. Okay, guys. On today's stream, we're gonna be playing Diddy's World because recently a dev has been called out for being freaky deaky leaky. So we're gonna be playing Diddy's World. Yeah. Hi Zinny. Hi Zinny.
Hi, Vaz. I'm just kind of like here until he gets back, and then I'll leave.
Yay! Hi.
Yeah.
Zinny, did you know that you're like the best
You-
favorite content creator?
Am I actually?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I feel so honored actually. Thank you, Vaz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ted, you know
No
what,
words
Ted?
doesn't
Ted.
exist. No words to die.
Ooh, Ted. When's that fight night supposed to happen? Just watch out, Ted. I still want my 10. I still gonna give you that 10-piece combo since you couldn't hand over at least 5 of that 10-piece. Don't even worry about it, Ted. Don't worry about it.
Diddy's World, Diddy's World. We gotta do a Diddy run.
Yes. Boo, get out of here, Zenny. Y'all is so like y'all haters. Y'all hate on me.
It's because he's black, isn't
All
he?
right, I'm back, guys.
Right, it is. Okay, good. Y'all's
Hi,
entertainment is
Max.
back.
Hi, Max.
I'm back.
People were
We're
being
good.
racist to Zinni.
People were being
And I
racist to
didn't
Zinni.
comment.
What Zinni do?
Yeah.
Got me some G Fuel.
Ooh. Sponsored? You got sponsored?
I wish.
You would.
I got that PewDiePie G Fuel that, people are mad about PewDiePie in like Twitter or some shit. I'll be seeing them freaking. Oh my god. It has a picture of just PewDiePie with Martia and their son, and like this reeks of Hitlerism.
Aw.
Time to drink some
Hitler
Hitler.
is what?
Time to drink some Hitler.
I mean, it goes with the like how like the Daybreak community tried calling you a Nazi. It goes with that.
Ooh, nah, imagine the salute.
The funny thing is, like, I had a friend that like told me a story about how he did the Hitler salute for like $5.
I would do that for free.
Bro, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Yeah, I can. Can you hit the salute and play it? Hold on. Yeah, I got you. In honor of PewDiePie, since they're calling him a Nazi.
Yeah, in honor of PewDiePie, because they're for some reason calling him and his wife and his son Nazis.
I'm just gonna search up Nazi theme. It does work. Alright. World War II German music. German national anthem. Anyways, I gotta work tonight. That's why I'm drinking this. But it does taste. I mean, if you like cherry, you'll like this. But anyways,
to himself as Gary directly, despite him talking about himself.
Gekbomb came. Gary claims that Gary provided it. When Gary was asked if he could...
We believe this was a deliberate choice on both Gary and Duck's part to make it seem like the voiceover was done by some third party merely talking about everything, when it is Gary himself talking about his own case. He even made a statement on his Twitter saying he lent his voice to the video, which makes it even more confusing as to why he refers to himself in the third person. Secondly, Gary finally shows the actual images that he was claiming are CP after publicly refusing to do so in one of his tweet threads. As far as I could tell, the first image appears to be Gary's avatar kissing someone else's avatar, or some sort of placeholder. I am not sure who this is, as I don't remember, or if it even was a person as opposed to a placeholder avatar.
That seems like the most
name is
shitpost
censored in the screenshot too, so that's not giving me any clues either. The second image shown is so censored and blurred I can hardly tell what is even going on. A few clues are the text talking about "you are a good kisser" and the fact that the first image shown is referred to as a sequel. I can only assume this is most likely another kissing image, because due to how they censored it, I can't sincerely tell what's going on. All I am going to say is the first image clearly looks like kissing, and the fact that Gary is...
It looks so even if it's censored, it just looks so just horrid. Like, who would even know what the heck is going on? It looks like just blob, like a 13-year-old would draw this, or like a...
I think it's just like the most jokey porn ever.
It looks finger painted
for it to be child pornography.
It doesn't. It just looks like finger painted.
This CP is an outright lie. He also makes a claim that I drew a third art of him pregnant and then proceeds to show no proof.
Gary did say, however, that there was a third piece of NSFW Jakers had drawn of him and the other victim, this time depicting them in an even worse scenario where they were pregnant.
We can't find this one.
That's just MPreg, dog. Like,
validity
are
of
you
these
that
images
like
is truthfulness
over
can also
about
be confirmed by written
MPreg,
admissions
bro?
of their existence by two other people Jakers got intertwined with during
It's hilarious how they play Dandy's World. in the background.
time period in 2021.
Playing
Those
Danny's
people
World as
being
like they're
Emerald
arguing
Kitty,
like
also known as
serious
Octotrooper,
claims.
and Salmonid.
He provides screenshots showing Octo and another user, Salmonid, confirming the existence of the art, but it's a very vague confirmation and only confirms I drew the art at all, and not the existence of the third supposed pregnant art. As mentioned, I believe he is referring to the stick figure art mentioned earlier, but we don't know for sure as neither me or Gary have the image. Even if he did have the image and showed it, the stick figure drawing is not CP. Gary claims at the 3-minute 55-second mark that there is evidence showing Quell knew about the art before the Pixelbit contributor team.
Additionally, there's evidence that points to Quell having in fact known about the NSFW he was making before it was fully known to the contributor team. On June 4th,
NSFW
2021,
shows like
Quell starts a
six-figure
DM call with a contributor to vent about her recent experiences with Jakers after she had found out what he had been doing behind the rest of the team's back. The gist of their conversation can be summarized with her living a conflict because of recent frustrations of both wanting to separate from him but also keep him close at the same time because she was attached to him. Finally, her admitting to having known about the CP before the rest of the team knew.
Max, if we do a Diddy run, are we going to get invited to the
Hilo,
Diddy
and
party?
the perspective of Jakers changed drastically following this, leading to Jakers' ban at the end of the month when solid concrete proof is shown.
Gary's narrative totally falls apart shortly after, however, showing Quell informing Spookiner of what I had done on June 4th, 2021. As Quell will get into later in the video, their conversation made mention of PR and how potentially damaging it could be to Pixelbit if my art was at the time spread around, so she did not take it upon herself to tell everyone. Hilo was informed on the 8th, and I would assume Spookiner told the other Pixelbit staff members around the same time. Gary's original claim that Quell, quote, knew about the art in April 2021 has yet to be demonstrated by any evidence. Another small point he makes is that he claims Quell is, quote, downplaying the drama, calling it petty.
As they have been downplaying the validity of the allegations and calling it petty drama, which brings us to now.
But they show a screenshot where it wasn't even Quell, but Gyro who called it petty. This conversation was in regards to Slam Dunk Studios banning everyone who was a member of Blush Crunch from playing their games. They never directly explain why they banned Blush Crunch members from playing their games, only giving it a passing mention that it was after they learned about the incident with Buddy. But because of that,
sounds like something that Solana would do.
Over 60,000 members at the time of writing this document are unable to play their games simply because they enjoy Blush Crunch content. Why would you ban the people you're supposedly trying to protect? The messages of users saying it's petty were saying that out of their own merit and not anything we said. Any way you spin it, banning an entire group of people who had no involvement in the drama whatsoever from playing your games is misguided and confusing at best, and malicious at worst. They make no mention that the people calling the ban petty was about the banning of the group, and instead skew it into them calling the situation petty. The last thing to mention is that Gary, while admitting that there is no evidence of me acting inappropriate for over 3 years now, claims it was, quote, highly problematic of Quell to allow me to work on our projects with her.
Since that point, Jakers has not been seen acting out in a predatory behavior. Unfortunately, the way in which the both of them handle extremely sensitive information, much like the document, is very problematic. Quell, knowing that her friend Jakers was a person with a very problematic past on Roblox and had been intertwined with accounts of Drawn CP and NSFW in 2 separate communities, enabled him to stay on the platform to make games with her.
Kissing man, I don't know why you're calling
This
it.
is one of the most irresponsible choices she could have made, since this is still relevant now because it was never resolved, like they said it was.
His main point is that the drama is not resolved.
How is it not resolved?
As if Quell somehow has control whether this drama is concluded or finished. He makes the same tired old claim of, quote, sweeping it under the rug, despite me making 2 entire videos addressing it already. Gary admits in this video that I have had a good record for years now, but insists that's because of everything that happened when I was 17 years old, that it is, quote, problematic for me to be on the Roblox platform. This, for me, highlights the main issue for all of this, that these guys refuse to let go and move on from something that happened so long ago. Despite my apologies, my track record, which he himself admits is good, and my multiple videos openly addressing the situation, including this one, he still insists on dragging this stuff out as long as he can. With all of that said, it's time for me to move on to my next topic.
Duck Adam
now, I will talk about Duck Adam, and why we made the choice to ban him from our server and our games. Many people have claimed the reason we banned him is simply because he, quote, talked about the drama, including Duck himself on his community post. This is far from the truth. On June 19th, 2024, Duck Adam posted a YouTube video called Furry Tower Heroes, which, from an outward glance, just appears to be a review of our video game Flavor Frenzy. However, in this video, Duck repeatedly calls me a pedophile and a groomer. He also
Doesn't
shows
call you a
extremely
pedophile, but he
sexual
does-
messages from the Google Doc in his video.
Will you show the clip?
Frenzy was released and developed by Quell and everyone's favorite Jackers.
Are you a pedophile?
I find it so funny that on the channel with the Flavor Frenzy original soundtrack, there's also just 2 response videos. Jackers did some really weird shit like drawing some nasty stuff of...
I didn't see that. I didn't see that stuff in the beginning. I'll be real. It just took me. The document took me to after.
It's really just a meme of just like, are you a pedophile?
The
Like, bro, it's not that
the document. The link skipped it exactly. No way. The doc. Wow, bro. If they didn't put that thing in the beginning, like what he said in the beginning, nah, that is. I'm like, no, that he didn't say it. Wow, he actually did say that. That is crazy. Doc.
minor characters, and also being really weird around like a 13-year-old talking about a 15-year-old. Like, how many times have you diddled your pickle? Which is you. And he didn't just do this in the
How much
Chinese
did you
community,
diddle your
but a lot of it was in the Data Brawl community, which is disgusting. And to sum it up, he did some horrible vent art, which I think is hilarious.
I will never get over the pain of what you did to my son. I forgive you, because I believe you are sick and in need of...
Oh, hi. I accidentally clicked on the stream. What's going on?
Contains no
Drama
NSFW
for Dandy's
warning
World.
within it, and there is no NSFW warning
Some
in the title
drama.
of the video. Duck Adam has recklessly exposed over 7,000 people, most I would imagine to be minors, to sexual content without any warning at all. This is extremely careless and irresponsible, especially for a channel that...
Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't give you guys a warning. There's NSFW stuff.
markets itself as kid-friendly / family-friendly content. Because of
I
this
think
video,
it's too late
and
for
a
that,
past
Max.
video that he uploaded a
It's too
year
late.
ago,
Nah,
where he
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Rox did it for me.
also repeatedly called me a pedophile and a groomer that has been since taken down, we made the choice to ban him from our Discord server and games. After we made the choice, Duck Adam made a community post stating that he was banned for, quote,
Audiobook.
Diddy's World.
There we go. All right.
talking about the drama, which is absolutely untrue. He was banned for carelessly exposing minors to sensitive material and for spreading misinformation about me. In fact, even the document he is using as a source agrees with us that him calling me a pedophile was misinformation. Duck did try to appeal the ban on June 24th.
Dr.
However, we did
Rox
not accept his appeal. Duck claims in his ticket that he meant no harm, yet he made a mockery of the situation by filling the video with memes, calling me a pedophile over and over again.
I'll be honest, it kind of reminds me of the stuff where people used to talk about me saying, you know, when Solana made that ban about how I exposed people, for, like minors, to, but like if you go to my channel, bro, please be aware that my content is for mature audiences. Oh yeah, sure. Anyways, I don't know. It's just something that reminded me of.
Hello.
What's up, Prekeeper? We're taking out the drama for Dandy's World.
He also claimed that he thought it was concerning to, quote, having a game targeted at children, but nothing that has happened has anything to do with Flavor Frenzy. We published that game 2 years after the incident with Buddy occurred. Duck Adam could have contacted either me or Quell prior to making the video to talk about us with the situation, so he could get the, quote, bigger picture in his own words. But he did not do this. Duck Adam, 2 days later, hosted a live stream called Dandy's World Ban Speedrun, in which he knowingly and intentionally evaded our bans. Not only is this obviously against our rules, but as far as I'm aware, violates Roblox's terms of service. Duck Adam hosted his stream, antagonizing and mocking us, saying over and over again that he doesn't care, and continued to make alt accounts on the stream live. Of course, we continued to ban his alts.
Honestly, it reminds me of me with Daybreak, but at least I was banned wrongly, so I really wouldn't care.
And will continue to ban any account he uses to bypass our bans. What's also important to mention is, in the ticket, Duck seemed to be remorseful and just wanted to talk to me, but judging by his behavior here, it's clear that it was all a lie and he wasn't being sincere. Duck Adam then decided to make another video on July 2nd to give his side of the story. His first main claim is that his video was not done in a harassment or exploitative way, yet I think him calling me a pedophile over and over again speaks for itself. Most of the video is just footage from his livestream edited and condensed to where he talks about our game, and I don't have any issues with this, so there really isn't much substance to respond to here. Not long after this, he attempted to add me on Discord out of nowhere. I plainly did not accept his friend request as I felt he was just trying to farm more content off of me. There is one other detail I need to mention. We noticed on our server that when Duck posted his original video on Flavor Frenzy and his live stream, that we saw an uptick in users posting the doc, calling me a pedophile, etc. We were suspicious that this activity was coming from Duck Adam's community. However, we don't even need to speculate, because Duck Adam himself stated in his live stream that his Discord server users were in fact raiding our server and getting banned.
Oh my god, a lot of people on my server. Oh no. Oh shit. I think people.
This is all over
He
Diddy's World, by
sounds
the
like
way.
he sounds like a freaking child, bro. It's like a damn child. It's just like some damn.
They be talking about
15
this like, they talking about the serious shit while they playing Diddy's World.
Who is it, bro?
I've been playing Tigers a lot until July 11th.
That's a child. That's a British child. That's a British child. That's a British child. Kid friendly, family friendly, bro. You literally brought up
No
topics
swearing.
of like grooming and pedophilia and like child like this is not.
Let's go explore. How many people are in this server? Let's see. I need to check because it doesn't show me on PC. Okay, so he has currently a whopping 12K subscribers and only 308 members. Get ratioed, buddy. Hold on. Audio bug.
Ratioed.
I just ratioed his entire
Wait, how many
Discord
members
server.
does he have? How many members
Yes,
does he have?
he has 12K subs and a whopping 300 members. I just ratioed his entire server.
Ratio. We got more than that, and like we only got like what?
Everyone is saying fuck rocks.
We only got like 1/4 of the subscribers, bro.
I've been asked for a lot of requirements. For the requirements of fellow YouTubers role, you need to have 1K subscribers and make Tower Heroes videos. What's Tower Heroes again?
You
Tower
don't. It's a tower defense game.
It's the same people for Dandy's World?
No, it's a tower defense game. It's like
Oh,
Flavor
it's
Frenzy.
Oh, okay, then never mind then. I was about to be like, nah, there's no way. Let's see. No discrimination. Do not post NSFW. It's just be kind. Don't spam. Don't advertise it unless he gets permission. Don't leak anything but Pixelbit. Discord TOS.
What the hell is that dog mean?
The owner sounds 13, like under 13. Quit it with the Hitler shit. Don't be me. Be funny and don't act like a child.
Don't act like a child, bro's a child.
Should I? This kid. What is this kid, bro? Yeah. Should I self-promote?
No.
No, because I want to see if they raid me.
Nah.
Fine.
You don't want these little children on your stream, Max.
I got enough mods to ban them.
You got enough mods.
Now Beekeeper is like, all right, I'm off to post Tower Heroes. Like, yo, Beekeeper, come get the YouTuber roles.
Come get the 300 members in the server. It's probably a dead server, honestly.
This Beekeeper, yeah, it's so dumb. Anyways.
You have tried raiding the fucking Flavor Frenzy server now.
Duck Adam doesn't say anything to his users to discourage them, and seems to have no problem with his community raiding ours. It's apparent to us that he's okay with his users rating us, posting videos and streams to provoke us, and so on. Duck Adams' community is a space of negativity and toxicity, where him and his users openly spread the doc to unsuspecting users, and brag about rating us in Duck's stream chat. Duck Adam at this point has created 10 alt accounts to evade our bans, and during his second live stream, we issued an IP ban on his account. We are not going to continue engaging with this person, and he will not be unbanned. It is fine to make mistakes and get facts wrong in a video, and we are totally open to hearing a person out and explaining our side of the story. It is, however, not okay to do everything else that this person has done, such as ban evading, publicly accusing me of pedophilia, and much more. These are the reason he is banned, not for discussing the drama. And with that, it's about time I let Quell speak about her experience with the situation, as she has been unfairly dragged into it, and now has been affected dramatically by it.
Oh snap. Oh snap, Quell. Oh snap.
Hi, my name is Quell, and I am the owner of Blush Crunch Studio. There have been some accusations made towards me by both Gary and a person who goes by Tom. Gary made a series of tweets about his experience with Rox in 2021. I want to address some of the things he said about me. Gary claims in his Twitter thread that I was aware of the art that Rox was creating in April of 2021. I had no idea where this is coming from, and this just isn't true. As we were
Sounds like a respectful Vaz.
reviewing the document on Rox, we came across a series of screenshots that are meant to prove I knew about the CP for months and didn't act. Not only do these screenshots not prove it, but those screenshots aren't even me. The first screenshot is of me. Screenshots not prove it, but those screenshots aren't even me. The first screenshot is of me contacting a Pixelbit contributor, but these two smaller screenshots are not. Notice how they don't show my username or profile picture? That's because those messages are not me. They are the reaction of the Pixelbit contributor I was speaking to, named Spookener. In fact, when I became aware of the art, I went out of my way to have a voice call with Spookener, to vent about the art that was getting leaked and explain to him what was going on. I was not hiding this art, and when I became aware of what was going on, I contacted somebody on the Pixelbit staff team. These screenshots have been cropped in a misleading way, and the only person who has access to the conversation is Spookener himself, a contributor at Pixelbit and a personal friend of Hilo. When Gary posted his original thread on Twitter, I learned the same day I was banned from Pixelbit Studios. I was given no warning, no reason, no explanation. I did not have a conversation with any staff prior, and I was shadow banned. To this day, I have zero idea why they did that, as I was a contributor for over 4 years and created a large amount of content for them. Now it seems to me one of the staff members is sharing extremely misleading screenshots to damage my reputation even further. Not only that, but when Spookener and I were discussing what to do, Spookener was extremely concerned about PR and wanted this to stay under the wraps and fear that Pixelbit will never hear the end of it. I trusted him to make the right choice and inform other people about the situation, as I was 16 at the time and didn't know what to do in such a stressful moment. It's also worth noting that Hilo was aware of what Rox was doing on June 8th, 2021, but decided to not act on it at all until Rox was banned on June 22nd of 2021. This was prompted because people in Rox's old group posted his art in the media section, which caused a large public controversy. Spookener told me he only wanted him demoted. These screenshots in no way prove I knew about the art and kept it a secret for months on end, as half of the screenshots are not even of me. To get back to Gary, he explains later that I lied to him over the course of 4 years about Rox, saying that he has not changed. I did not lie to Gary. I genuinely think Rox has changed and grown as a person since all of these things happened all those years ago. I would not work with him if I did not believe that he's a better person now. Gary, if you are watching this, and I know that you are, if you were not made aware on the 4th of June 2021 that this art was created of you, it is not my fault. I did not keep it from you. The Pixelbit staff team did, as they chose not to share it with you. The other thing I need to talk about is a document made about me by our former tester Tom, otherwise known as Wacko Shroom. The first part of the document talks about a situation that occurred in late August of 2020 when I was 15 years old. I don't entirely remember exactly what happened, as it was so long ago, but the screenshots Tom provides paints a very different story than what Tom himself is saying. I believe at that time, in August, my friend that Tom refers to as Dark Pit contacted me due to them feeling uncomfortable with the things Tom was saying about them in voice calls. We were all young when this happened, and I believe my friend was still learning about their sexuality. As Tom said on Twitter, this person suffers from serious anxiety, and I wanted to help a friend in need. I asked Tom in these screenshots if he had feelings for this person, and at the time he answered yes. Tom is claiming that his answer was not sincere, but I had no way of knowing this at the time. His explanation also doesn't make sense, as he states that he gave me this answer so that—
It's Tom! It's Tom! I just realized it's Tom! It's Tom!
he answered
That's Tom?
yes.
That's
Tom
Tom?
is claiming that his
Tom!
answer was not sincere,
Tom!
but I had no way of knowing this at the time. His explanation asked Tom and is claiming doesn't make that his answer was not sincere, but I had no way of knowing this at the time. His explanation also doesn't make sense, as he states that he gave me this answer so that he could get out of the situation. But later on, he shows a screenshot of someone he claims is my friend making fun of him later in 2021. I do not even remember who this friend is because of how selective the screenshots are, but I am not responsible for what they said. Tom claims I had, quote-unquote, no authority to get involved, but all I was doing as far as I can see was helping my friend. He also claims I, quote-unquote, made him apologize to my friend, but shows no evidence. I also want to say that these were all private messages to Tom between the two of us. I was not publicly shaming him for what he did. Tom explains that despite all of this happening, in April of 2022, I invited him to be a tester for my game. I did this because I didn't see Tom as anything
it the
more than a
same
friend that I
Tom?
could trust to help me test my game and find bugs. Tom claims in this post later on that I scolded him in a voice call for being autistic, which is why he quit as a tester. This never happened, and Tom provides no proof that it did. He also claims I am two-faced in the same paragraph, but doesn't explain how. Tom then proceeds to try and
Oh
show
god.
that I am a racist. Tom's evidence for this is a message exchange of me 4 years ago, stating that my girlfriend at the time, whose name was Yuki, is my waifu, and that I think she's hot. I honestly am baffled why Tom brings my personal relationship into this, and I can't understand how loving my girlfriend and jokingly calling her my waifu is racist. I was 15 at the time, and this was just a joke. Tom also had a section in his document that he later removed where he accused me of being racist for Sparks Kilowatt's skin tone being lighter than it's supposed to be in my concept art, describing it as pasty beige. I assume people confronted him on this, and even he realized his point was wrong, but it goes to show how desperate he is to paint me in a bad light. Here's my concept art, and you can see how similar it is to the official Roblox Metaverse artwork that I used as a reference. Tom also claims I am transphobic, and again, he has no proof that I am.
I feel you, Quill. I feel you.
Only claiming that he heard about a voice chat exchange from someone else.
Transphobic
I have been a vocal and proud supporter
Quel's
of the
gang.
LGBTQ plus community for
Quel's
years,
gang,
as I'm
gang.
vocal and proud about a voice chat
David
exchange
Russell,
from
yeah.
someone else. I have been a vocal and proud supporter of the LGBTQ plus community.
Quill is not gang no more.
I'm
joking,
calling gang anymore.
As
I say as I'm
am a lesbian.
bisexual.
In Flavor Frenzy, I created many trans characters that I have openly expressed are trans in the past, and many of my close friends are in the LGBTQ plus community. Tom states as well that I unfriended the person he calls Chic around the time they came out as trans.
Audiobook.
If Chic is who I think it is, this is absolutely not correct. We just over time drifted apart and stopped talking to each other as much as we used to. It was absolutely not over them being trans, as they came out much later after we drifted apart. He also said that I broke up with my girlfriend at the time.
The audio's a little
they
bit
came out
crunchy,
as
Max.
non-binary.
It
but
is.
They came
For me, at least. For me, at least.
Okay.
Max, stop having audio errors. Stop it.
Came out after the breakup occurred.
There we
it was
go.
not over that, and Tom is in no place to be speaking about my
For
personal
me, it's
life.
crunchy because
It's
he's
important
streaming
to
it
say
for
that
me.
Tom seems to be
and the
friends with
VC.
Gary, as Tom has him added on Roblox, and is even endorsing Gary's post that we discussed earlier in the video. Tom even states that he made his Twitter thread because of Gary's post, and as we talked about, Gary has engaged in a lot of terrible behavior and lies that have hurt and affected people on our staff team and server. Overall, I am disgusted to be publicly accused of being a racist, transphobic, ableist person. These claims are seriously
you, Quill.
damaging and have no
I feel
real
you,
proof
Quill.
to support them.
Is that
I wanna
fucking
be clear
queso?
that I am supportive of all races, of anyone in the LGBTQ plus community, and I support anyone of any neurotype. The accusations made in this document are not true and never have been. I will now allow Rox to finish out the video, but thank you for listening to my section.
Looking back on everything that happened, 2021 was one of the most eventful years of my life. Not only because of the situation that occurred, but because that was the year I became an adult and graduated high school. What would have
Way
been
better
a
than
triumphant
Joji's
year in my
yeah.
first steps in adulthood were ultimately marred by the mistakes that I've made.
At least Quell was like, yeah, it was relevant. Joji was like, I took pills. And I went to the doctor.
And that made me
I also took a nap. So I was a bit meanie. Like
drowsy.
The weight of my mistakes and the overwhelming feeling of guilt and despair overtook me, and I had isolated myself from everyone that I knew on the platform. I thought I could never recover mentally from it, and I felt like the entire world was against me. Every word that was said, every person I saw who expressed how mad and disappointed they were in me, honestly felt suffocating. I thought I would never be forgiven. That was until a light from the darkness emerged. That light being Quell. She had reached
bro. We don't care.
We don't care.
out to me all
Okay, yeah, she was friend. She was friend. Who cares?
The situation or had left. I
She
had
friend.
started me at them for information on when I saw and everything just stayed. Apologize to many of the users who were involved directly.
Okay, bro. Like with this music. All right, cool. Okay, cool. We don't care, bro. We don't care. Well.
All right. General summary, guys. Rox is a weirdo. Not like in an illegal way.
He
just
used to be a weirdo. Let's say he used to, because from what we're seeing,
he used to be a weirdo. Gray is a big fat liar. Duck Adam, I don't know about him. And Duncan, get him out.
Yeah, fuck Duncan. All right, hold on. I gotta go into the server and be like, Quella's gang.
Quella's gang.
Quella's gang. I gotta say that Quella's gang.
Wait, I think you're gonna get banned for that. Because like it's like inappropriate joke. Because like maybe it might be associated to like gangs.
What a crazy. Grandma just said I'm a victim. What? Yo, mama. There's just a slow mode. Let me see your mama. Let me see your mama. I can't say your mama, man. Well, I guess that's the entire thing.
And urgently asked them to get me into contact with those I couldn't, so I could tell them how sorry I was for everything. The realization I had of how bad of a friend I was to many of these people was overwhelming.
Let's check out these comments, though.
Yeah, let's check out this.
The maturity of a 13-year-old and a 17-year-old is huge. First of all, you're sending at the time you should have known better not to text a 13-year-old like that. Go tripping with the Texas hurricane, trying to gain sympathy for what you did. Oh, damn, everyone is just negative.
What? What is it? Gary, what the hell?
I took some. Wait, what's his voice? What is his voice? Wait.
That was about an extent.
Aaron, I took some pills, and I had a nap, and I was at the hospital. Anyways, Gary's oh my god. Ancient server.
Gary's an asshole. Duck Adam is just Duck Adam.
Yo, where's Duncan, bro? We need to get Duncan.
Duncan needs to get out. Duncan needs to get out.
Where's Duncan? We gotta pack up Duncan right now, bro. Anyways, I'm not really on I'm not on anyone's side but Quell. Quell is gang.
Quell's gang.
W Quell. Alright, that's what I got from everything. Rox is a weirdo, everyone else is a weirdo, but Quell. But Quell.
Quell.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go hold on. I'm gonna go back to the video and be like, Where is it?
Quote gang.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what is that short? Wow!
Nintendo had to censor Steve in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because of his meat. In Smash Ultimate, fans are used to certain characters being a bit censored, but Nintendo made a little oopsie. In the first update, when Steve was released, fans got a
R.I.P.
little show
Steve's
when
meat.
Steve wins a game. During his victory animation, Steve eats some meat, and when he was done eating his meat, he put that meat by his legs, which makes him look like he has a penis. Nintendo had to censor.
Yeah, alright, don't get me wrong, bro. I ain't looking at stuff. And like, why is there so many Emaru fucking like shorts? I've been seeing so many Emaru shorts. It's too much. Anyways, where's the video?
Can you play
at?
the Third Reich anthem, please?
No.
Oh man.
An extent of what I can recall.
Anyways, why is there
Tell
so
Rob-
many freaking comments? Yo, hold on, yo, everyone like my comment, yo. I'm on nobody's side but Quell.
No, just say Quote gang. Quill's gang.
Yeah, Quell gang. Hold on.
Just say Quill's gang. Quill's gang.
That's spell her name.
No, that's not how you spell Quill, you idiot. You idiot.
I know. Shut up.
Bro, you dyslexic.
Shut
You're
up.
dyslexic.
Shut up.
Quill is gang.
Quell gang. Let's go. Like that up. Quell gang. Let's go.
Like that up, chat.
What else we got here? I can't even play a game without some shit happening. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, we need to get this top comment. We need this to be top comment. Hold on.
It's not loading in the video. No.
Hold on. We need to make this top comment. Does disliking push comments down? I don't know. I'll be real. Who dislikes comments? Like, it doesn't show anything.
I just dislike bot comments, honestly.
Quell gang. Wait, I didn't see anything. Quell gang's gang, yeah. Better be careful comment. Anyways, guys.
Gang.
Anyways, thank you guys for coming to this Dandy's World drama stream. I just wanted to, once I heard that Dandy's World had drama, I had to cover it, you know what I'm saying? I got work later on, so I got an end stream now, so it doesn't go nearby when I have to work.
Yeah.
Because I work overnight and that's why I'm drinking this G Fuel. So TLDR, everyone is weird besides Quill. So I'll see you guys whenever I next stream. Oh, okay. Also, few announcements before I go. Who is this? Anyways, before I go, I am editing a couple videos. One, I am editing the Daybreak YouTuber tier list.
You should put me on their trust.
It's already recorded and everything. Anybody that has
Kill
not there,
yourself!
that's too bad. I'm recording that. I gotta also edit a jailbird video, and I'm also going to be editing this video on SAP. It's the first Troop Plays in a while. If you don't know what the Troop Plays series is,
Oh, true. Yeah, I saw like a few videos of it.
it is a series that I can't say it's ongoing because it's been a while, but if you go to my playlist and search the Troop series, it's just a bunch of old videos with it's a subgroup on this channel. So some of the videos were funny, but they're old. So just when you see these, take it with a grain of salt because these are old videos. But this is the first Troop series game video in a while, and it's of SCP-5K.
Wait, Grandma, you got banned from the Crunchy? What?
So it's this game. If you don't know what SCP-5K is,
Max, Grandma got banned from the Blush Crunch Studios.
Wait,
server. What? Grandma got banned from the Blush Crunch Studios game. Server.
We got banned. Oh, I can finally
Check
say your mama.
DMs of Grandma.
Your mama. There we go. Your mama. It says she's a member. You've been
Check DMs, bro.
You've been banned in a Blush Crunch studio. Harassing, trolling, clearly has no intention of being a part of. Free grandma! Nah, wait, free grandma!
Free grandma!
Reflection
Free
system. Yeah.
grandma!
Where's free grandma? Nah, free grandma!
Hashtag free grandma 2024.
Free grandma.
Free granny, free granny.
She was joking. Free grandma. She was
She
joking.
was joking.
She was joking. She was joking. No. Anyways, those are the couple videos that's coming up, and yeah, that is it. So, everyone have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna be up, so yeah, take care, everyone. Take care.